If you could boil your Wikipedia entry down to a one-sentence bio, what would it be?
He was. That has a subject and a predicate.
Please send help. Please send help. I don't feel like I belong here. I belong here. No. Wish I could change myself. Change myself. It can get so stressed.
You're dead. The hell I am, they'll see. I'd heard this kind of talk before. How I'm finished. Through. Obsolete, passé, yesterday's news. A has-been, a fossil. Well, I'll have you know, I'm just as relevant today as I was 25 years ago. No, my agent laughs through the phone like it's the greatest joke in the world. Check your Wikipedia page. You're dead, all right.
Weekend Update with NORM MACDONALD.
Thank you. I'm Norm MacDonald, and now the fake news.
All right. Norm, I got to ask you, I'm a big fan of SNL. How did you get the Weekend Update gig?
Oh, that's an interesting question. Oh,
It's for you.
it's for you. Yeah, how'd you get the Weekend Update gig? Oh, I got it. I auditioned for it, and then they gave it to me. What a great story!
Yeah, that's great.
And he said it's pretty good. Yeah. What a guy! How good was that answer?
Great answer. Love it.
Wasn't it?
It was good.
Well, the great thing about Lauren is you could do anything you wanted. He would tell you wise things, like wisdom or whatever.
He's like a little Buddha guy, right?
Yeah.
Did it ever make sense, or
Not to me.
You'd always walk away going, "What the fuck?"
To other people it did. Like I remember one time he wanted me. Like this was actually with Weekend Update. They wanted me to do Weekend Update with a lady.
Yeah,
like two of us.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that sounds like shit. I don't want to fucking, that sounds like shit. Like, I'm like, if there's a lady and a dude, like, what are we making fun of local news? What the fuck is that? He's like, no. He's like, you'll be, he had some crazy, he goes like, I think he liked me because I didn't understand what he was talking about all the time. And he goes like, you'll be Fred Astaire and she'll be Ginger. You'll give her the sex, a comedy, and she'll give you the sex. And I was like, the dancers? What? And I didn't know what he was fucking talking about.
Yeah.
So anyways, I go, I don't want to fucking do it with a lady. Let Franken do it.
Yeah.
So
Franken was going to do it?
Yeah, it was Frank and me and somebody else. So I didn't care that much about it. So because I could just do stand up. But anyways, what happened was funny. Like Steve Martin walked in because he was hosting.
Yeah.
And Lauren, to embarrass me, went, let's see what Steve thinks about it. And Steve Martin doesn't give a fuck about anything. So, but he goes, Norm wants to with the lady, and what he thinks. And he does this big long spiel, and Steve Martin's completely uninterested.
Been dragged into something he wanted no part of.
But luckily, he fucking just said out of the blue, he goes, oh, fuck. He goes, I did this award show with some broad, and they paired me up with her, and she fucked everything up. Like, I guess they stuck him or something. Yeah. So then Lauren goes, oh, there's some support from an unexpected place.
And that's how you got the solo update?
Yeah, Steve Martin, because he was such a hero to Lauren.
You had a bad experience with an award show, and you get to run the solo on the update?
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's a fucking good moment.
But I would have been in big trouble with a lady. But then later they did it with a lady and a dude. Because he kept saying, oh, remember, because I know Saturday Night Live, like all of us, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, remember Jane and Dan? And I was like, that was shit. Like, I remember Jane, you ignorant slut.
Right.
But I also remember all the rest of the fucking shit. Like, he had a hat on and pretended to be from like, they played characters.
Yeah.
And I was not interested in that because Dennis kind of changed it to Dennis Miller
where you do jokes.
Where you do jokes. And you're not doing a parody of a fucking...
Weekend Update with NORM MACDONALD.
Thanks, I'm Norm MacDonald, and now the fake news. Well, it is finally official. Murder is legal in the state of California.
Are those your jokes that you wrote today?
Yep.
Okay.
Been cracking them out.
Okay. I am going to prove something right now. Read the jokes to me.
I'm on a seafood diet. I see food, and if it's a fish, I eat it.
Meta.
Yeah.
I hate meta. Some people keep trying to get me to do meta comedy, so there you go.
I heard a joke.
Yeah, there you go, Norm. You got it.
That was attacked by the night monkey.
All right, hold on a second. Go ahead, Norm.
No, I'm terrible at telling jokes, but a guy, he gets a genie or something that gives you wishes in a lamp, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so he's like, oh, no, that's not it. He goes to his whole head is a giant pumpkin. That's how the joke starts. Mm-hmm. It's like a giant pumpkin, and then his friend goes, what happened? He's like, I found this genie in the lamp, and he gave me 3 wishes. And he's like, what happened? He goes, well, the first wish I wished for like $100 million, and I got it. And then for my second wish, I wished for like a beautiful lady, and I got her. And the guy's like, yeah, but what happened? He's like, the third wish, that's where I really blew it. And the guy goes, what happened? He goes, I wished for a giant pumpkin head.
You guys got it. Really, put a CD out together.
You know what I really hate? You know what I really hate? If you go anywhere with him, like for a couple of days, he does that on purpose. He'll tell jokes with no ending on purpose.
I don't think you need one. Sometimes you can tell a joke like that.
And then that happens.
You don't need to have a joke.
You want to read a joke?
Sure.
You read them so good, but do you like his meta jokes?
He's a deep guy, you know. He's a young guy that's still finding themselves, so he's meta.
How many Polish guys does it take to screw in a light bulb? The question cannot be answered because Polish people are so fucking stupid that no matter how many of them are available, none of them would ever be able to complete that simple task.
This is a meta joke. Have you aware of these meta jokes?
How many comedians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
2. One to do it, and the other guy to go, how long's he been up there?
I like that.
On stage.
Yeah, because I was going,
how long?
This is the post-punk comedy. Now, this might be too...
He's not one of those sabotaging guys that's afraid of success.
No, this is a new type of comedy that may be a little advanced for the likes of you and me. To tell you the truth.
Try to take
I think that's what it is.
He had to do what's called anti-comedy?
Anti-comedy or meta-comedy.
Yeah.
Anti meaning the opposite.
Before we begin, I have a quick public service announcement. Would anybody, please fuck Martha Stewart?
Oh, I got that one.
What?
I don't understand that.
What?
That's weird, right?
Too soon.
It's meta.
Meta.
Do you like the meta comedy?
Meta world peace comedy.
Yeah.
Comedy I like.
Your mom is so fat she developed type 2 diabetes and congestive heart failure. Snap! I don't get that. That so fat she did something.
Well, it's kind of an anti-joke.
It's a literal, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know these new meta jokes?
Yeah, I don't know that.
Well, she's so fat, you expect a joke, but then she's just so fat.
I get it.
If thinking that women are not funny, emotionally irrational, and less intelligent than men makes me sexist, then yes, I am sexist. Another meta joke.
Is it?
Sort of.
Boy, was it hot outside today. I went out to buy a California Pizza Kitchen signature pepperoni frozen flatbread, and by the time I got home, it was perfectly cooked and entirely eaten. 100% true.
Oh, you ate it. See, I love the laughs. I love the laughs. It's just weird, right? Just some of them are odd. I'm not going to lie to you.
This is a joke.
Well, some of them.
But this is a joke.
I think technically.
Like an observational joke?
I was thinking that the new comedians, like Jim Gaffigan, what is it called when you say a joke and then refer to it? Some sort of
I don't
meta.
know what it's called, but yeah, everybody's just.
What are they doing? Explain what they do.
Well, what they do is they're basically saying what Jim does is he's telling you what the audience's reaction
So give
to
an
that
example.
joke is. So it's like
The joke. It's not the joke part isn't important. You can talk about the Care Bears, but you just say the.
Okay, so he's like I like Samuel. Something the punchline. Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, I don't care for him. He's not a good actor. Something like that.
Sometimes beauty's distracting, too. Like Halle Berry, she is so beautiful. But whenever she's in a movie, I find it hard to follow the plot. Like when she was in Monsters Ball playing that poverty-stricken woman, the entire time I was watching the movie, I was like, well, why doesn't she just become a model?
But isn't that he said he was commenting on his own act, not on Samuel L.
That's what
Jackson?
he's. Oh yeah, but he's talking about the. Why does this? All right, so he'll be talking about like cheeseburgers. I love about mini muffins is you can eat fucking 12 of them. Oh, he just keeps talking about food. Why is he talking about food so much?
Yes.
He does that.
And now this has become a kind of a standard since.
Since he did it, it's like everybody.
Try and be a good dad. I sat the older three down and I explained to them that the new baby does not mean I love them any less, but I will have to let one of them go. So if anyone knows of a toddler rescue, maybe we could get Sarah McLachlan to do the commercial. I don't like that joke at all. Why would he put that joke in this special? 4 kids. Bedtime is a crisis. That's why I'm here right now.
I saw Gilbert do that 20 years ago, where he was his own father watching his act.
Yeah.
And he put on a pair of glasses.
What kind of a joke was that? He didn't answer it. I don't understand that he does the fingers fighting with each other, and that's a joke.
I've been doing that for years, way before they had a name for it.
I had no idea.
He would say a joke, and then he'd put on his glass, he'd be his father, and not care for the joke. Right?
That's brilliant.
What do you have to say now?
I mean, I'm not a good,
Anything.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, it's like...
Gilbert is not looking at your slow burn that you've been trying to perfect.
It's not, I mean...
She is Darian O'Toole.
All right. Norm MacDonald's here. He's already pissed because he doesn't have green tea.
No.
He's already mad.
True.
He's mad.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
You're a bit of a diva. You're a bit of a diva. What did they have? Did they have green tea upstairs?
No, I'm on a.
Is that the secret? Is that the secret to the sucky show upstairs?
I'm on a
green tea.
I'm on a cholesterol diet to lower my cholesterol.
Okay.
That's all.
I'm Norm MacDonald. I want some green tea.
I didn't say it that way.
You did. Yes, you did.
I think you're misrepresenting it.
He did so. Michael, where's Mike's?
No, I turned it on. I turned it on myself.
Did you? Look at you.
I pressed the button that said on, and now I'm on the radio.
We got a whole bunch of Canadians in the studio.
Yeah, it's
There's a problem. It's an issue. I love your haircut.
It's nice.
I've never met you before in my entire life.
When I walked
but
in,
I feel like I was like,
haircut.
hey, stupid haircut.
I know. You said it was stupid.
It's good.
It's very short.
Yeah. I like it short
though.
because then you don't have to do anything with it.
You all right? You okay?
I'm great. I just like having short hair because then I don't have to be like a woman,
Yeah, I've been letting my hair grow, and I got to tell you, it's tough. Like, you have to put stuff in it and deal with what it, is it weird now?
It's awful. Yeah, lucky Norm. Yeah. He has a cute face. All right. Norm MacDonald, 106.9 Free FM. Hi, Norm.
Hi, Darren. How are you?
I'm good.
Sweet.
What are we promoting? Because you wouldn't be here if you weren't promoting something because you don't love me. Yet. You will soon.
Michael's promoting something.
What is Michael promoting?
Hi, everybody. This is Michael Gelbart. I'm featuring for Norm MacDonald.
Oh, this is awful.
Norm MacDonald's headlining.
You're like...
I'm just saying what we're doing. I'm just saying what we're doing. We're in San Jose at the Improv.
Oh, see.
And Norm said,
That's
hey, you want to come do this radio show? And I said, yeah. Free FM 106.9.
The poor thing, though, he had to do the crappy ones first.
Well, one of them I didn't.
I know.
One of them, it made me skip the next one. That's how much I hated the first one. No, I don't. I love them all.
No, you didn't.
You
did not.
You're trying to instigate.
You did not. I am instigating because you said it out loud. You're like, oh, good Lord.
No, I liked
Alice.
it. The nice girl.
She's awful.
She asked me out.
She's terrible.
She gave me her card. No, she didn't do anything. She's a lovely.
She's awful.
No, there was a couple of things. She said she didn't like my hair, and she said she didn't like my clothing.
I love
on the air.
Really?
That hurt a little, but not that much. And then she made me sing a karaoke song, you know?
Yeah, well, that's what they do.
We're on the air right now.
It's Friday. It's crazy. It's
but I liked
zany,
her.
funny Friday.
And I like the guy with the tattoos. I thought he was a great guy. No, I like them all, but the one guy was my favorite. He laughed at everything I said.
The guy who doesn't have a name, who laughs at everything.
But he's still a good guy, you know?
We love him.
So we're doing these shows. And
Someday we'll name him.
Norm invited me to come, and I think this interview's going really well. Like, Norm's reading.
I'm reading the breaking news.
Norm's just grateful I'm picking up the slack. He's like, as long as other people are... No, he's like, as long as other people are talking, I can sit back.
He so doesn't care.
No, I'm reading the breaking news, and
What's going on in the world, Norm?
Well, rocker Henry Rollins has said that Baghdad is safer than my hometown.
I guess his hometown is like the worst place in the world or something.
Was he from Louisiana? Where is he from?
Where is he from?
You really are reading the breaking news.
Oh, he's
I'm
from
gonna let you, too.
Santa Barbara.
Oh, well.
No, Santa Barbara is way safer than Baghdad.
I would say.
Yeah, I would say so.
Santa Barbara, like, nothing bad ever happened.
Did Michael Jackson live in Santa Barbara, though?
Never. No,
because I thought he was from there.
No, that's Santa Monica, isn't it?
No, Michael Jackson? Neverland Ranch was in Santa...
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm making it up, even. But that Henry Rollins, I always thought he was good.
Is Norm even here?
Yeah, he mentioned Henry Rollins.
Well, you guys are shutting me out.
No, you want to join in?
You're having your little love fest.
Let me tell you something about Norm MacDonald. I've worked with the best, and he's my favorite.
Why do
and
all of your TV shows suck? What happens? What goes wrong?
With what?
Because you're so funny. I adore you.
With what? What goes wrong with what?
Your TV shows.
Well, here's the thing.
You tried like the ABC thing. What the hell was that called? It was awful.
I'm a stand-up comedian, right?
You thought the Norm show was awful?
It's terrible.
I am a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, you are.
And I'm a very good stand-up comedian. So when you're
we all know what we're good at.
Yeah. I'm a great stand-up comedian. I'm a great stand-up comedian. So what happens is in Hollywood, if you're a great stand-up comedian, they go, how would you like to do a horrible movie? And how would you like to be terrible in a bad sitcom?
No, I love the movie.
That's the way it goes.
The movie I thought was funny.
I wrote the movie.
It's weird.
Did you write that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What's weird?
The movie was very funny.
Show business is the only place where if you're successful in show business, people think in the street it's okay to tell you your stuff sucks, but no one goes to some doctor and says like, my God, you that guy died in surgery. You're like the worst doctor, or even like
exactly.
Even if you
but
live,
when you do something out loud, people come in and say, you know what, you suck.
Yeah,
you're like every day.
I
like I get
so
every day.
Fair.
Like
to
Darian,
go up to
you
some
suck.
teacher and go, you're the worst teacher in the whole world.
You're the worst accountant ever. You can't even count. Dan in Fremont, you want to talk to Darian O'Toole and Norm MacDonald, who's incredibly shy. So
Hi,
cute.
Darian.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome to 106.9 Free FM.
Love your show. Love to do you. I mean...
oh, well.
No, Norm, I saw Norm last night. He made me cry. He was so funny.
Yeah, he is.
The jokes about death, I mean, you could take something like that and make it hilarious.
Nothing funnier than death. Nothing funnier than dying.
The heart attack stuff, oh, man, it made me cry, Norm.
Thank you very much. That's
all I had to say. Keep up the good work. Love the show.
Thanks, Pally.
All right, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Dan. You're so shy.
To me,
you're like, thank you very much. Yeah.
To me, Darian,
funny.
death is funny because... Let me tell you a little story, Darian.
Okay, do that.
I
by all means,
did stand-up. I did stand-up for a long time.
You're very good at it.
And I used to be very good at it. Now I'm great at it. But I happened upon Sam Kinison, who's a comic genius.
Love him, yeah.
And so I was
amazing.
I was doing bits about dogs and cats and so forth. And he told me, you can talk about anything you want on stage. He said, what are you most interested in? Just talk about what you're most interested in. And I'm not really interested in dogs or cats or socks or laundry or anything like that.
Oh.
What I'm obsessed with is death.
Really?
Yeah.
Obsessed?
Absolutely.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Because...
why be?
Why?
Why?
because it's a natural thing to be obsessed with. Because
no, Norm, it's not.
Oh, yes, it is.
No,
people
Norm. No, it's not.
People live in a denial of death. People live.
I have faced death.
People live.
I've been dead. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I was.
What happened?
I was dead. I was dead.
No,
I died.
You weren't literally dead.
Seriously, I died. I died on the table.
Well, that
for like 36 seconds, whatever it was.
Well, but you weren't dead.
I was.
Really?
I came back. Seriously. No, for real. No, seriously. I was dead.
Wow.
I know. See? Look at him.
But since then...
See, look, now Norm MacDonald cares.
Yeah.
Now he gives a rat's ass.
Wait.
A minute ago, he's like another stupid radio show.
So isn't that an interesting, don't you find that a very interesting part of your life?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
More than
defining.
Cats and dogs and stuff like that?
Definitely more than cats and dogs.
It's defining.
It is. It's defining. But you know what? I didn't have, like, there was no, I was expecting, like, something, like the fires of hell or some angels, people, something.
That happens.
I got nothing.
No,
I
that
had
happens.
nothing.
You didn't die long enough. That happens in 45 seconds.
See?
You were 9 seconds from the great stuff.
I always come this close.
Yeah.
I never just get it.
Everyone knows it happens at 45.
That's great. That's interesting.
Norm's impressed now that I've been dead.
No, I love that.
But did it change
Norm
you?
is finally interested to be here.
No,
because
he's like, well,
because you've
chick's been dead.
You've just admitted that was a defining moment in your life.
No, but afterwards, did it change you at all?
You too are very interested in death.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all are.
We all are.
We really are. It hinders us.
You have to.
He's scary.
You're
scary.
You have to.
No, you're looking at me like you're a freaking zombie.
Because he's the undead.
Scary.
I would go for that undead if a vampire.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you? If you had a choice?
If there was a vampire?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd take the deal.
You would do it?
Yeah, instead of dying.
You really would?
Absolutely, in a second. Because it's the only thing I don't want to do.
You know what's crazy? He's not kidding.
No, but here's
There's
the
something
thing.
wrong with this guy.
If you're going to become a vampire, but you know you're close to death, you're like 95, then you become the vampire.
Right.
But you don't want to do it at like 30-something.
No, because that's...
You got to deal with your whole...
Let me tell you this. Everyone wants to live forever. Everyone.
Yeah, but...
Would you agree with that?
I would agree with that. Yeah.
No one wants to die.
No one wants to. Nobody wants to die. We don't want to die.
Yeah,
Dying sucks. It's not fun.
Right.
No.
And so
no fun.
And so, by precedent, we think we are going to die, and so then
Norm MacDonald says on 106.9 Free FM, "Dying sucks."
Yeah.
It's revolutionary.
And it's always there. It's always in the back of your head.
And it stops us from doing things we want to do. There's like that fear.
He's not kidding. There's something wrong with this dude.
No, there's nothing wrong
creeps.
with... I honestly don't think there's anything wrong with him. People are obsessed with death, and he's just one of those people.
All right.
I guess.
Ben wants to talk to you. Ben in Livermore. You're
Hello?
on the air with Darian, 106.9 Free FM, and Norm MacDonald, who's creepy.
Hello?
He's just creepy.
New songs on the radio sounding fake. Prince and Genesis for better anyway.
I would think it would be creepy. A guy who wanted to die.
You're creepy.
A guy who wanted to die would be creepy. Hi, Ben.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. How are you, pal?
I'm doing well.
See, now he's friendly. Look at him.
Because, you're talking about death and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of ironic but awesome at the same time that you play death on The Family Guy.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah,
death.
you did.
Right.
You did. That's right. You played the Grim Reaper.
That
was
I
very
love
funny.
Every time an episode comes on where you're on playing death, I'll TiVo it and watch it over and over.
That's nice. Thanks,
and any of the films you've been in, they don't suck.
That's right.
You're nice.
Oh, that's not good. Ben, that's not nice.
What? No, she said they don't suck.
Yeah, you're the one who says he's
suck.
horrible.
No,
You're the one that said that. You're the one that said they suck.
No, you said his TV series 3 years. It was on the air for 3 years. Was terrible.
No, it wasn't awful. It was just
she hangs up on Ben. That's a terrible thing to say.
Yeah, how dare you? We have a point to make about him being awful, and you're ruining it.
Oh my God.
And weird and creepy. And you never even mentioned my name. You just keep saying we're here with Norm MacDonald. And you don't even know my name.
Michael.
Yeah, all right.
Michael what?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Michael Gelbart.
Well, you said it with hatred. I just...
You didn't say it like you love him.
Yeah, you hate me too? Oh, my work sucks also?
You said it with total disdain.
Yeah.
I don't love
Michael
him.
Gelbert.
I don't love him. I love myself.
All right, we're going to take a little break.
All right.
Norm MacDonald, who I do love.
Still not mentioning me.
I'm still loving Michael. I don't know who the hell he is, but I love him. I don't know who you are.
I explained. I'm the one who set up the explanation as to why we're even in town.
You're the guy who's bitter they had to be upstairs. That's all I know. I love you for that. I love you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to do the crappy show to come to Darien. 10:35.
Henry Rollins
No, it's
was
all right.
on an airplane.
Henry Rollins.
Reading
By
a
the way,
book-
Henry
reading a
Rollins was
book
born in
called-
Washington, D.C.
He
By
was
the way.
reading a book called Jihad, The Rise of Militant Islam.
Are you still on the air?
Yeah, we're
And he
still
thought it was
there.
strange that they questioned him afterwards.
I loved the first radio show, by the way. I thought it was great. I don't know why you keep...
You did not.
Yes, I did. I love
you
that
did
girl.
not.
I'm marrying her.
You hated her.
Yeah, you want me to hate
You
her.
wanted her
You
dead.
hate her.
I do. Total.
You admit that?
Totally.
Do you guys
She's
fight?
awful. Oh, God told her she came down here. I want her dead.
You guys will work it out.
No, we won't. And by the way, it's out.
Is that Bush live?
Oot?
It's totally live. We're still, yes, guys, we're still in the air. All right, Norm MacDonald and Michael.
We're on the
somebody.
air.
Yeah,
Johnson.
totally.
Michael Johnson.
Michael 106.9 Free FM. All right, Norm MacDonald is in the studio with me and with Michael somebody.
Michael O'Toole. Huh?
Here we go.
It's your last name.
Norm's like, I don't know. Norm's like, I got nothing. Norm and I were discussing Marmaduke. We were arguing about Marmaduke. That's how ridiculous it's
Yeah,
gotten
of
in
that
here.
whole
We were
conversation.
having-
That's what you come back with. The worst.
He wanted green tea. He came in here looking for green. He's like, can we get you some water? No, I want green tea. I got nothing. And then we're discussing Marmaduke.
It's for my cholesterol.
Low cholesterol diet.
Yeah. Now, Marmaduke, that hound would get in some fixes.
Yeah, he was giant.
He was a big dog.
That was the big joke in Marmaduke, was that he was so big, right?
Yeah.
It was awesome.
But he was dwarfed by,
the people in the house.
No, he's dwarfed by the big red dog that came out later that took the concept to
a whole other level.
Clifford,
but it's skewed younger.
Yeah.
And then there was Beethoven, and all hell broke loose.
Yeah, Beethoven.
I'm with
Man, I can't believe the Marmaduke people didn't sue over the Beethoven movies.
Beethoven, apparently in the third movie, was blind or deaf. I couldn't remember.
That was the plot. He goes
Blind or deaf?
No, that was the plot of the third
One or the
movie.
other.
That Beethoven goes blind.
No, because the real Beethoven wasn't deaf. I was trying to make some.
No, he had to play blind.
Norm was going for some subtext there.
Yeah.
You missed it, Michael.
I
didn't,
You,
yeah.
you totally missed it. He was
Yeah,
trying to be smart.
I'm sure I'll
there.
be okay, though.
Oh my God!
So
you're
what should we
ridiculous.
talk about?
We should talk about where you're playing, because I should probably plug where the hell you are.
San
Poor
Jose
baby. He's
Improv.
like, do I have to do another
We're playing
awful radio show?
We're playing the San Jose Improv this weekend.
Oh, that's a good club, actually. I love
Yeah,
that.
it's a great
I
club.
It is. 408-280-7475. Improv.com. Not that difficult. We have a person who wants to talk to you. Jenny in Union City wants to talk to
cool.
Norm MacDonald.
Union City. New Jersey?
She's on, probably.
Somewhere near there. Yeah.
Jenny?
Maybe. Hi, Jenny.
Hi, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hey, I wanted to tell you, Norm, you are just the most laid-back, hilarious guy. You are just really gifted with humor. I mean, keep it going till you're at least in your 90s, huh?
Ah, that's sweet, man. That's
Hey,
very nice.
about this whole, dying thing, it's not like I'm, at a bridge about to jump and you're my last call or anything.
Oh,
But
good
I don't
Lord.
think it's such a bad idea, to, go to the great beyond. I mean, it's got...
He's obsessed, though. He said he's obsessed.
Wait a minute. Going to the great beyond, that's not dying. That's just living.
Well, I haven't got that part, so, it wouldn't scare me at all. I mean, I would pretty much welcome...
Well, it's not scaring you because you're not going to die. You're going to just go somewhere else.
Well, yeah, but I think it's going to be peaceful, and it's not going to be...
Whoa.
Right, but Jenny...
He didn't drop her.
Jenny, you're not going to
No,
be
he
dead.
didn't. Okay.
What the heck am I going to be then?
You're going to be alive somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm not afraid of that.
The concept of heaven or hell is that you are still alive there. Like, you're still...
Yeah.
Jenny's still,
Jenny's
still Jenny.
Yeah.
Instead of just asleep forever.
Yeah.
What if you feel like you've kind of been living in hell here. So heaven looks pretty good.
Well, but you're still alive, and of course, if
Yeah, I'm just saying that, to be afraid of it or anything is crazy. It's someplace.
I'm not afraid of going to heaven. I'm afraid of dying, and I'm afraid of
What
dirt.
are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of being smothered in dirt.
Yeah, me too, actually. I'm all
You're
about
not
cremation.
aware of that. You're long gone past that. It's you. You're already up above watching your own funeral, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Why not? Why wouldn't you get a view of that? See all the people that cared about you and hear all the great things.
Well, no, but if I was certain that was the case, I wouldn't be afraid because I wouldn't be dying.
It's the uncertainty of it.
Well, I think they need you up there at some point, to keep everybody laughing. I really do.
Yeah, there's great comics up in heaven. They don't need Norm. They got Pryor.
I got Lenny Bruce.
We
got people.
I love the
Who needs
idea
him?
of heaven.
Who needs him?
I love clouds. I'd like to learn the harp. I love all that stuff.
I don't know which way he went, but I'm hoping he went up because he was my,
Who's this?
Sam Kinison.
I love Sam.
I love
Kinison.
Sam. He was great.
Yeah, he was a wild one.
You know what? He was a nice guy too, though.
Elevator he went on, but hopefully
he was a nice guy though.
He was a very sweet
a fun
man.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a very sweet man.
He was a good guy.
And
Thank you very much.
Jenny, you're still there?
No, she dropped.
Well, if you're still listening, Jenny, the last thing that Sam did was speak to his Savior before he went. So
is that true?
Yeah.
Are you making that up?
No, I'm not making it up.
Because you're a little bit crazy.
Because he survived the car accident. And
Norm MacDonald, you're crazy.
He was alive for 5 minutes. And
is it true that you were in Canada? You were somewhere in Canada
God.
and you were like high on pot and they stopped you? Is that true?
They stopped me doing what?
They stopped you and you went, sorry, I'm high.
They stopped me. What do
You
mean
were
they
like
stopped
waiting for a bus? Is that true? No?
Why would they stop me if I was waiting for a
where's
bus?
the story? Isn't the story? Chad knows the story. My producer knows the story. You were somewhere in Canada. You were like Michael yawning. You were high on pot, and they stopped you.
But I don't know what you mean.
Is
they
that not
stopped
true?
me.
They stopped you. Like the police stopped and said, "Hey, you, are you high on pot?" No.
Are they allowed to start with that?
Yeah.
Like, aren't they supposed to say something else?
They might have said
like, evening,
hello.
sir.
Seems like
what
the
are you
worst
doing?
Investigator ever.
Yeah, the worst Columbo ever.
Can't get.
What's the matter?
Chad's angry.
Yeah, because you're definitely misquoted.
Yeah,
you're misquoted.
is it true that you were ever on a bus? What kind of question is that?
And then the cop,
I said that I heard a story that
he was high on a bus.
That Norm was going to do a show, and he got on one of those
In
big
Ontario, right?
in Ontario, and he got on one of those big charter buses, and I heard you got on the wrong bus by accident,
looking at you.
and it took you way out into Western Ontario, almost to the prairies, and that's when you got off and realized that you were in the wrong spot. And you were just
This
sitting there.
story is so different than what we just
I know.
heard.
I know. She is not a listener.
She does not listen.
So the story that I heard was you got on the wrong bus.
Right.
You ended up going like far away from the comedy club.
to
You stepped
Grand
off,
Prairie, I
and then
remember
you
that.
just.
You remember?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound like the pot story.
Not at all.
A
Not at all.
policeman never came to me and said, "Are you high on pot at a bus stop?"
No.
Because that makes it so much more fun.
You got to be really careful with what you say, because it.
But I will say, one time I went to join the Army, because when you're a young kid and you're a bum and you don't know what to do, then your last resort, you're always like, well, I can always join the Army, So me and my buddy were
I'm always one step away from the Army.
And I said, all right, well, let's go join the Army. So we went in, and the recruiting guy was asking us questions. So he was like, blah, blah, blah. And then he goes, have you ever done drugs, And so I go, I thought you were supposed to tell the truth, So I go, yeah, I've done drugs, I smoke pot and stuff, I don't do serious drugs, but yeah, I smoke pot. And then he goes, okay. He goes, I didn't really hear that. He goes, let me just ask you one more time, did you ever smoke pot? So then I thought he wanted me to be more honest. I went, oh, yeah. I smoke pot.
Yeah, a lot.
And then he's like, listen, why don't you come back next week? Like, he couldn't come right out and say, like, don't say that. But I guess you can't get in the Army if you've ever smoked pot, or if you ever
Really?
if you admit to it. I guess.
Is that the truth? I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that about the Army. See how I learned things? Ryan in Berkeley. You're on the air with Darian on 106.9 Free FM.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, welcome.
You
And
got
here's
Norm
Norm.
MacDonald over there?
He's right here.
How are you?
Norm, hey, how you doing? I'm a big fan of yours. Watching you for a really long time. I love Dirty Work, one of my favorite movies.
Ah, thanks. I like that movie.
That's a good movie. That's a funny
the best,
movie.
Man. It's the best. Hey, I got a question for you. I was watching like this special, I think it was with Jim Brewer, and he was telling me he was saying that when you worked with Saturday Night Live that you were kind of like a rebel and you didn't really care about anything.
Yeah, that's true.
That's interesting.
I didn't really.
What happened? Because who was it that didn't like it? Thank you very much for calling, Ryan. Who was it that didn't like you? Because you were so funny. And Kevin's coming in. Kevin Nealon's coming in. I love Kevin.
Yeah,
but he's a good guy. But I'll tell you what, though, when you did the whatever it's called, the news, whatever you called it.
Yeah, fake news.
Yeah, whatever.
You couldn't memorize the word fake? The whatever you called it news?
Thank you, Michael, for pointing that out, you idiot. Hate you, Canadian bastard. But I did. I loved it when you were on, but the guy didn't like you, right? What's his
the guy
name?
didn't like me. The Don Olmeyer.
He was like, get rid of you.
You guys both, you and Darian, both got with OJ.
Yeah.
No, you went after OJ, and you were always going after OJ.
Yeah, OJ
and that
sued
was
me.
one of the things.
OJ
tried to
sued
sue
you?
her.
He sued me.
Cool.
I know, isn't that awesome?
Wow, good thing he didn't kill you.
I know,
but it's
right?
great
Thank
that
God I'm not a blonde.
if he sues you, he has to prove that what you said was untrue.
I know, which good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck,
But Omar
guilty.
was buddies with OJ.
Unless Nicole was using that sock as a tampon, he's guilty.
He's it's stuff like that brought the suit.
Stuff like that brought
I would
the lawsuit.
sue for that comment.
But that's the big thing. He
Just
was
as a
a big.
listener.
Omar was a big sports nut, and Norm would go on. Norm would go on and rip on OJ all the time. Like you ripped on him, and she ripped on him all the time down here in the Bay, and
he got word of it.
Yeah, he got word of it and said
oh,
that
yeah.
going to sue.
I was all over him.
Wow, he sued you. That's cool. That's a
I know.
great
It's
story.
it's a nice thing.
Do you have the letter? Did you frame it? I would have framed that.
Of course. Please. What? Do I not seem like a narcissist to you? Have you missed something?
The part where you didn't listen to the guy's bus story and you made Norm a drug user because he got on the wrong bus.
All I heard was Norm
That was the
bus
moment I
pot.
knew.
That's all I heard. I didn't.
Norm bus pot.
I didn't
Because
even
is it true
memorize
you're
the
at a
story.
bus stop?
Yeah.
And a policeman said, "Are you on pot?"
Yeah.
How could that possibly be a story that ever happened to anyone?
It couldn't.
It couldn't happen.
And it didn't. The guy hated that moment so much he stormed in. Like some guy, he came in to correct it. He was...
All right, shut up, people. All right.
By people,
Alex.
she means me.
Yeah, totally. Alex in Santa Rosa. You're on there with Darian on 106.9 Free FM. And Norm. And Michael.
Hey, how you doing, Norm?
Yeah,
I'm
good.
a big fan.
Nobody cares about me.
Or me.
No, they don't care about us.
Norm's a
It's all
special
about
guest.
Norm. It's all
Hi,
about Norm.
Alex.
Hey, I was a big fan from your SNL days. I've got a quick question for you.
Sure, pal.
Did any celebrities that you ever impersonated ever kind of comment on it? Like, what did Burt Reynolds ever think of your Burt Reynolds impression?
Oh, that was excellent, too.
Well, when I
That
did
was good.
impressions of
Thank
guys,
you. Good
like
question.
I could only do impressions of. Why do you cut them off all the time? Maybe we could have a dialogue. Just clicks out like Larry King. Okay, so now I have to answer a question that.
Yeah, the guy's not there to
not even
add
there.
something.
We can have a
I'll
little
I could do the guy's voice. Yeah, go on. Yeah, tell me more, man.
No, when I did the impressions of the guys, I'd always do impressions of guys like I liked because guys I liked, I've watched. Like I watched Burt Reynolds ever since I was a kid when he was on the Carson show, and David Letterman was like my favorite
Did you
guy
like
ever.
Carson? Because I hate Carson.
You hated Johnny Carson?
I really didn't like Johnny Carson.
Well, David Letterman.
I love Letterman.
David Letterman was the guy that
To me, like,
I
that's the
loved.
guy.
He was my
Me too.
generation's guy.
Me too.
But
I think we're the same. How old are you?
so I'm 42.
Oh, you're old.
So I did impressions. I know I'm old. So I did impressions.
No, you're not.
Listen, I've seen more sunsets than I'm about to see, and I understand that. But and
Mr. Obsessed with
I'm
death.
well with that.
He's 42. He's obsessed with death.
But
Crazy.
So to answer the question,
from the guy that you kicked off the radio,
that I did impressions of guys. I always did impressions of guys I really liked because I listened to them so often that I tried to be like them and stuff, and I could do impressions. So I always liked them. So Burt Reynolds was really funny. He was going to come on the show because I wrote this sketch, Celebrity Jeopardy, just so I could do my Burt Reynolds.
Oh, that was good.
And then Burt Reynolds wanted to come on the show, and punch me in the face and beat me up, and then take over, and then he'd be an idiot too. And I thought that was really cool of him to do.
That's nice. I like that. Right.
Did it happen?
Elmer
Nah.
from Santa Clara.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello?
You're on the air with Darian and Norm MacDonald.
Who is it?
695.
Norm
Elmer.
MacDonald. Elmer.
Hey, Elmer, what's up?
Nothing much. I'm going to go see you tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing at the Improv, at
yeah.
San Jose Improv.
Thank you. Yeah, okay.
He's like, he knows he's coming.
There's
Yes,
a click. Thank you.
Yeah.
Dirty Work number 2? Are you going to make it?
I'd love to make Dirty Work number 2.
With Artie.
Yeah, I'd love to
Artie?
do that. Artie and I have been talking about
Artie's
it.
a good guy.
Yeah, Artie's a great guy.
It's got like a little following, like, Office Space.
Yeah, it's got. I would say that it's got that same kind of
people like
cult
it.
thing. Yeah, a lot of people like it. Office Space is a great movie. And,
Yeah, but so is Dirty Work.
Yeah, I think that Dirty Work 2 would be a great idea.
Yeah, man.
See now, he's look at how nervous he is. I'm keeping this person on just because it's annoying you.
And no, it's not annoying me. I like talking to
She
Elmer.
wanted to call to annoy Darian because I don't like her.
Oh, yeah.
You don't like me? What, Elmer?
Listen to yourself.
No,
Keep
I can't.
going, Elmer.
Never.
Elmer's hilarious.
You know, I mean, come on.
Elmer, why are you listening if you hate me?
Well,
Oh, well, I'm only listening because of Norman. Yesterday because of Patrice. So,
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
yeah, it depends on the guest you have.
That's fair.
Like Joe Rogan. When you put them on,
Joe Rogan, oh yeah. Joe Rogan's
Rogan was-
good buddy of mine. Yeah. He was here for 3 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool of you. But
See?
other than-
See?
other than
See?
your
So I got
show,
something,
show.
right? You don't have to hate me. You don't be hating.
I don't hate you. I just don't like your show.
All right. Well, that's fair.
It's a big difference.
yeah, that's you got a good point. Elmer makes a good point.
Wait, you don't hate her, but you hate her show, but you like all the guests. What part of the show do you not like?
Yeah.
When she talks.
When I talk.
So you don't like her?
Yeah, when she throws.
You really did did you intensely dislike me or just a little bit? Do I make you mad?
No. It's like, how does she get on the radio?
Hank, why does that woman have a show?
Yeah.
She's so annoying.
Yeah.
She never shuts up.
Yeah, I'm just
that voice.
She has a sexy voice. Very sexy voice.
In Dirty Work 2, Norm kills Darian. Like he.
Oh, come on! Don't lie. Please do it.
Dirty Work 3.
No murder. No murder. Just
no murder.
He's a good guy, Elmer. He doesn't like
want
what
me
you
dead.
do, but he doesn't mind you as a human being.
I kind of like him.
Yeah.
Elmer, I'm warming up to you, Elmer.
Really? Should.
I know you don't like me, but I'm kind of loving you.
One, I haven't liked you, but I listen.
I don't like you, but I'll listen for the funny guests.
And he doesn't. He won't. He doesn't want to see you murdered.
Yeah, and he also doesn't dislike you.
He just wants me harmed, not
You're not
killed.
listening closely,
Not
Elmer. He
killed.
doesn't dislike you. He dislikes what you do for a living and how you do it.
Yeah.
But you seem fine to him.
You all right with that, Elmer?
Right on. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
What's that music? Do you hear music in your head?
Yeah, it's good. It means we're going to break.
Oh, is that what it means?
Yeah.
I mean, shut up, Darren.
You listen to 106.9 Free FM.
Not point.
106.9 Free
There
FM,
you
the
go.
Darian
Excellent.
O'Toole
Oh,
Show.
Nice. That's beautiful.
Today's guest, Norm MacDonald.
All right. I'm going to keep you. I'm keeping you. I was going to let you go, but I'm not. I'm keeping you. You're staying.
That was the moment?
That was the defining moment right there. I'm having
Damn
fun.
it.
You're not leaving. Nope, they're staying for one more segment.
hungry.
I don't care.
Yeah.
No.
What's that?
Chad's giving me the no. Chad's giving me the no. What's the no?
Why they don't like
I've
it?
got another. Well, I don't care. They can cross, can't they?
We don't.
What do
have
you mean no?
This hasn't even
What, Kevin
going
Nealon's
that
going to
well.
kick out? What, Kevin Nealon and Norm MacDonald are going to take it on? Are they going to go down? They're going to throw it?
No, Nealon likes being.
Nealon, he's like, Nealon likes me.
No, I'm saying Nealon come in and talk with us.
See, I'm saying too.
I'll be even quieter.
I would like you to stay. That would be
I'd love
nice.
to.
Would you like to stay?
Sure, I'd love to.
Excellent. Okay, Norm MacDonald, more of him. I left them in here alone. Apparently I let them wander. I don't know what I did. I don't know. If I offended them, I don't know. They're gone. For a minute ago, I had Norm MacDonald and Kevin Nealon right in my sights. Now they're both. Oh, there's Kevin. Hello. There you go. Hello, Kevin. My God, you're all so tall. Y'all look so short on SNL.
I have a height range of 5'8" to 6'4".
You what? All right, we have to discuss this. We were listening to this the other day. We thought you were in the building. We thought you were upstairs. You were. Oh God, I'm so sorry, Kevin.
I might
I
have been.
apologize. Yeah, you're on the air. I apologize for everybody on the radio that sucks. And you were on the air with somebody who had no idea. Like, she had no idea. She didn't even know you were on Saturday Night Live. She knew nothing.
Really?
Yeah. And
Somebody here?
Somebody here, upstairs, yeah. And they chose it as a best of. It was so bad. And they actually picked it and said, you know what? We're going to play it back again just to show how stupid I am. And she played it again. And I thought you were in the building. So we went upstairs to try to find you, but they were off.
I was nowhere to be found.
No, so I'm very happy to have you here.
I'm happy to be here. I've heard so much about this 106.9
Are you okay?
Free FM.
Because you looked a little terrified in the hallway.
No, not at all. I feel very comfortable.
You got a little
here.
bit attacked by Norm MacDonald.
Hey, Norm, hey. Crack wars.
I don't know where
Is he coming back? I think he's coming back.
I don't know. He went to pee. He's never come back.
No.
It's been like 2 hours. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know if he's coming back.
He was drinking a lot of water this morning. Last time I saw him.
I think there might be something going on with Norm. I think he might be busy.
Did you just talk with Norm?
Yeah.
And how was that?
It was great. He was funny.
Yeah, he's a very funny young
He
man.
is a funny man.
Yep. As are you. No, I don't know.
I'm not a funny man.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not a funny man.
We'll give Norm another 30 minutes.
You think?
Yeah.
Have you worked with him in the past? Because I don't even know. I don't even pay attention.
Yeah, I was with him on Saturday Night Live for a couple of years.
Were you guys
Yeah.
did you cross over?
Mm-hmm.
Because we were talking about the news desk, the fake news, which he made fun of me. The fake news.
Actually, that is not fake news, by the way.
It is. It is.
No.
Yeah, it sure is.
No, it's real news. See, I told you Norm would come back. Norm and Mike.
Norm's back, but he's been injured.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the fake news?
We're talking about the fake news.
Here's an interesting thing. Here's an interesting thing.
Norm MacDonald, everybody, is back in the building.
That I don't know if Kevin
Nealon's like, I don't know why I'm
Kevin will remember or not, but they use the term fake news now like it's a term, you know. They'll say like
it's okay.
Like Jon Stewart does the fake news or anything. But it actually originated when Kevin was the host of Weekend Update. And I don't know if you remember
Weekend
this,
Update.
Kevin.
That's what I was trying to see. That's what
But
I was
I
trying to
came
think
on as the homophobic. Do you remember that?
Kevin looks terrified.
I came on as.
Kevin does not look happy. Kevin, are you not happy?
I came on
this
as
is my very casual, relaxed look.
All right.
You know, and people would come on to you know how the Weekend Update works.
Yeah.
And Kevin would bring people on, you know, and so I was the homophobic.
Guy.
Yeah.
There you go.
And so
correspondent.
The homophobic correspondent. So I kept going like, anyways, I was talking about the media, you know, the media is, who's watching the media? You know, the media is supposed to be the watchdog, but who's watching the media? I mean, we all know who's watching my crotch, this character over here, to Kevin, you know. And then at one point I said to Kevin, why don't you just, go on, you just do your fake news. And I just said it like it's an ad lib.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow.
And there you have it.
That's where it's
and that's where it happened. There you go. And we have Janet in Daly City. Janet in Daly City. You're on the air with 106.9 Free FM.
Hey.
Hi, Janet.
But I also think Kevin was the best guy, other than Chevy, to ever do the news.
I agree. I agree with that.
I thought Norm was the best.
I liked you both.
Because Kevin
really
did it most as a newscaster.
You both cracked. Okay.
And he did it the hardest way because he did it without any savers or anything.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's really true.
That's the hardest way to do it.
No tricks.
Do you know what I mean,
needed
Kevin?
a lot of savers. That's right. I do remember that.
I needed some.
No, you didn't use them.
I like the way Chevy did it, so I did it that way.
Yeah, Chevy was the best.
He was.
But Kevin was the second best.
All right. Hello, Janet.
Yeah, Norm, I have a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Whatever.
Remember when you were Death on Family Guy?
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I
Grim
remember
Reaper.
that.
Grim Reaper. He was the Grim Reaper.
Is the question?
He was actually Death.
I was
Death
deaf.
was actually his name.
Exactly. I was deaf.
Stu said, big fan. Nice to meet you.
Why you didn't stick with it?
Why I didn't stick with it?
Why didn't you stick with Death?
Well, because
What happened? What went wrong with Death?
Because I did the first one, and then they asked me to do the second one, and I said, I can't. I'm doing stand-up. I had a stand-up gig.
Oh, okay.
So I couldn't do it.
All right. Here we go.
Good story. Good story.
It is a good story.
So when you do something like that, an animated
Kevin
show,
Nealon, by the way, is
do they
playing at
put you on
Cobb's.
a little recording? Yeah, I'm over at Cobb's. That's
We should
right.
say that.
This
We
weekend.
should mention
Yeah.
that. You're playing at Cobb's.
Yeah.
You're at the...
Norm's over at San Jose Improv.
I'm not trying to, draw lines.
You got
I'm
to
saying.
catch Kevin's stand-up because it's
You do.
fantastic.
Hey, what if one night we just switched? You showed up at Cobb's and I showed up at San Jose Improv. Who would be more pissed?
Who would be?
Which audience would be more
Which
pissed?
audience?
Who'd be more angry?
I think probably
Norm's
audience would be more angry.
I don't know. It's a toss-up.
So when you do Family Guy, is there actually a set there, or do you go into a recording studio?
No, you just go into a recording studio.
Did you meet Seth, though? Did you meet Seth?
Yeah, I met Seth.
I love
You're like
him.
obsessed with him.
I'm totally obsessed with him. I'm stalking Seth MacFarlane. He is sexy.
Do you actually leave town to stalk him? Because if not,
yeah,
it's like the
I
worst
was like,
stalking ever.
no, when I did my audition for this show, I was at KLSX down at our sister station in LA, and I was like next door to Fuzzy Door, and I was like in the lobby. I was ridiculous.
Have you ever been over to Cobb's?
Oh, of course. I go to Cobb's all the time.
Isn't it?
I love Cobb's. It's excellent. Here,
Seats
Kevin
about
Nealon's playing there.
400.
Yeah.
No, I'll be there tonight. I think there's like 2 shows tonight, 2 on Saturday and 1 on Sunday. But it's a good club. It's a good club. San Jose Improv's a good club.
Seth might show up.
There you go. Something funny might happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kevin Nealon's so pissed. He's like,
why do you
why
keep
am I
saying
here?
that? I'm not pissed.
You seem angry.
That's
you
what she
have
said
an
about
angry
me for
demeanor.
the first.
I have a very gentle, kind
You do
demeanor.
not. No,
The
you
least
don't. No,
angry
you don't.
guy I've
You
ever
have
seen.
you have an
No, I'm
angry
telling her.
demeanor. You have like a and I understand you've been on sucky radio shows, and I get that.
I saved the best for last, and I'm very happy to be here. I'm so happy this is my last one.
On some level, you think people don't like you before you even meet them.
Yes, there's a self-esteem problem.
Yes. Because I never saw anger from him.
Never.
Because I assume people just like me. You think everyone hates your guts.
Well, yeah, I go right to that.
Yeah, you got to relax a little bit. We all love you, and we're not angry.
You love me, Kevin?
Yeah.
You do?
Why are you so angry?
What's your issue, Darian?
Hey, Norm, a lot of people ask you, like, who's the worst host?
That's what they're
on the
interviewing each
show?
other.
isn't that
If
the
I
worst
just sit here and
question?
laugh, they'll interview each
What are you
other.
gonna say?
I don't care.
Man, I say nothing.
I say, the books say certain things like that. Tom Shell's book. Have you read that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good book.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that people come out in that Tom Shales book and save people.
Yeah. What happens with that?
Like Will
I thought
mentioned
Tom
the
Hanks
guy.
was great.
Yeah. Like Will mentioned the guy that was the worst host.
Who was the worst for you guys?
I would never say.
Who was the worst?
even if-
Come on, yes, you would.
No, of course
Come
I
on,
would.
you would. to
Why
me.
would I say that?
The
Because you
thing
love
about
me.
that show
You
is
just said you love me.
Every host that comes on there is terrified, so they're on their best behavior, and they want to be liked.
Yeah,
And
that's
so if
true.
somebody
It's got to be terrifying. Oh, my God.
It is.
Because you guys are used to it, right? I read a Jay. Actually, I didn't, because I've known Jay Moore for a long time.
Okay.
And I read his book. No, yeah, I know exactly who. But I've known him for a long time, and I had no idea that he was so terrified when he was on SNL. But he was. It was the worst time of his life. Oh, yeah, he wrote his book.
Right?
Yeah,
It was the
he
worst
was like
5 minutes of his life.
the worst 30 seconds he ever went through.
Really?
You got a book out of it.
I know.
I know. You can't really,
And actually, it was riveting. It was, but he ripped all of you.
Well, it is terrifying to be on that show. Oh, he ripped us?
You
Oh,
don't
let me say this
You
about
don't even remember him, do you? You have no idea.
I know Jay.
Jay Moore, and this is in his book, but this was funny.
He's like, aha! You have read the book.
No, yeah, I read the book,
Okay.
but I'm saying I'm not saying anything out of school because he wrote it in his book. But Jay Moore,
didn't say anything about it,
Jay
but you-
Moore did a sketch called "Good Morning Brooklyn" or something.
He's a
like that.
funny guy.
Whatever, I'm telling the story.
He is.
So he wrote he did a
Fine,
sketch.
Jay.
He wrote a sketch called "Good Morning Brooklyn" with Marissa Tomei or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
Somebody like that. Something like
so
that.
anyways, a comic phoned in and said, I do that in my act. Jay Moore stole that from my act. So the producer Kenny Among, he goes, well, listen, guys can get different ideas. You can't prove it. And the guy goes, well, actually, I can prove it. And he sent a tape.
Oh, no.
And it was I saw the tape. It was the most hilarious tape. It's the stand-up comic doing the bit. And Jay Moore is in the front row laughing.
No, really?
No way.
Yeah.
Not the front row.
So Saturday Night Live.
Something like that.
Yeah.
The second
Really?
row.
I can't imagine comics just
Something
sitting
less
in the front row.
embarrassing.
So Saturday Night Live had to pay this guy. It's in the book, so.
That's
I didn't know that was in the
hilarious.
book.
Did he
That's
ever
good.
admit to taking it, or?
Yeah, it's in the book. It's in his book.
I don't remember that.
He had to admit at that point.
I don't like to read those SNL books. Every time you turn the page, you think something bad's
It's
going to be
always
said
women
about
hate,
you.
and it's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
like they say they hate women, but I mean Tina Fey is on there all the time.
They don't
She's like
hate
the
They don't hate
no. It's so Lauren Michaels loves women.
No, every Valentine's Day he sends like a rose to every woman. Remember that?
Yes,
Norm?
he did.
Each
Did he
woman
really?
on the cast would get a nice long stem
Is that
rose.
true?
Yeah.
That's
the guys
nice.
would get crap.
Who were the women on the show when you were guys?
Who the hell knows who they were?
Yeah,
Well,
who?
Kevin had
Who now?
very talented women
I
during
don't
his
remember.
time.
They're all
Jan
you all
Hooks,
blend together.
Nora Dunn,
Oh, I
Victoria
love her,
Jackson.
yeah.
I was actually dating Jan Hooks at the time. The first
Were
year
you
I was on.
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So he probably had. They're probably the most talented women.
You and Jen Hooks were getting to know. This is interesting. You and Jen
I didn't
Hooks
say
were
we're getting it on. I said we're dating.
Oh, yeah. All right. So you're getting nothing.
Yeah.
Kevin Nealon actually had a chance to date Jennifer Aniston at one.
Did you really?
It was just like 3 months.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we did a short film together.
What film?
I don't remember.
What are you talking about? No,
It wasn't Leprechaun.
I'm saying,
Please not be
remember you
Leprechaun.
lived in New York and she was a hostess?
Yeah, I never dated her. What happened was, when I first got on the show, there was this restaurant around the corner around my house,
Right.
and there was this really cute hostess in there. It was just a little hamburger place, and I would go in there, and the food wasn't really that great, but I just loved seeing her and looking at her.
Is Jennifer Aniston?
This is in '86 or '87.
Wow.
And then she left. I didn't see her for a long time, and then I run into Jennifer Aniston, 10 years later. And she goes, "You used to come into the restaurant I was hostess at a lot."
No
This is
way!
before she got into show business. And I said, "Really? Which one?" And she goes, and she named the restaurant. I thought, wow. See that?
That's good. See,
Good story.
powerful man.
Good story.
So you could have asked her out.
I could have.
He was on
He
TV.
could have. You didn't.
One time I was on the show and Jewel was on the show.
Nice.
Oh, with her crazy teeth?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
That's what everyone knows her for.
I love her
the jacked
crazy
up teeth.
teeth.
No, you really? You
Yeah,
like the jacked up
because
teeth?
I find it cute, and she's just my perfect type of girl. I really like
Yeah,
Jewel.
she's hot.
So I go to the I'm at the show, right, and I'm like, oh man, I'm going to meet Jewel. So she comes out, running out. She goes, Norm. Oh. She goes, she hugs me. She goes, I have the biggest crush on you, right? And so I'm in shock, And she's like, are you going to go to the after party? So then I'm playing it cool. I'm like, yeah, maybe, But,
in reality, you're the first one there every week.
So for the whole show, I'm just playing it cool and everything. And she's like, "You're gonna come, right?" Yeah, I'll probably be there. So, but meanwhile, I'm like, I can't wait for the show to be over, and go there, and marry Jewel and everything like that. I was all super happy. So then I go to the after party,
Super
right?
happy.
I go to the after party, and I show up late, because
Nice.
Because it's the after party.
And here's Jewel sitting all alone in this booth, So I come, I sit down, talking to her in the booth. All of a sudden, a French dude shows up, right? And she's like, "Oh, this is Pierre, whatever the hell." They start necking.
Pierre, whatever the hell.
Wow.
They start
Pierre,
necking
whatever
in
the
front
hell.
of me.
So this whole time she was setting you up.
She
You come to
was
the after
just-
party?
she's
Good.
playing you.
She
Playing
had a
you, dog.
boyfriend. She was kissing.
Playing you.
So I was like, oh man.
Michael's
No, I don't think she was playing me. I think she really did like me. And so
But then she was
so this would have been the smart play, right?
Right.
To be cool and nice and everything, because when she broke up with a French guy, then I'd have a chance. But instead, I'm making all these anti-French comments and being a dick, and then she doesn't like me, and then her, she busted up with a French guy and married a cowboy.
Married a cowboy.
Now,
She did too, right?
Who did you have the biggest crush on that hosted?
Cowboys?
The biggest crush on that hosted?
Yeah. Besides John
All right.
Goodman.
Wait, we have a guest for you. We have
she
people who
cuts
want
off the
Will you
joke.
discuss, please? Allison, you're on 106.9 for your family.
Joke.
Darren O'Toole, Norm MacDonald, and Kevin Nealon, who, by the way, is playing at Cobb's tonight. You should go see him. Hello, there's the boys.
I just wanted to, well, first off, I want to say, Norm, I think you're the funniest in the world.
Yes, I agree.
Insanely funny. And me and all my friends completely worship you.
That's nice.
Are you playing in San Francisco?
Kevin who?
They have French
Kevin
boyfriends.
who now?
We're playing in San Jose.
He's at the San Jose Improv.
She doesn't like you enough to drive the hour, but they love you.
Yeah. Biggest fan.
Kevin Nealon is tonight at Cobb's.
Just half the show. When are the shows?
I do a good Norm
You could
MacDonald
do
impression
both.
at
You
Cobb's.
could do
in San
an early
Francisco.
show with Norm and a late show with Kevin. You could do that.
Oh, Kevin, where are you playing?
Right here at Cobb's in San Francisco.
There you go.
are.
Right in Columbus.
Yeah, we just lost.
Still nothing.
We just lost tickets there.
Still nothing. 5 minutes too far to drive.
Yeah. Anything in my family room? Yeah.
What's that?
Nothing. Doesn't matter anymore.
Darren's just lost control of the show completely.
Totally.
But
I just giggle.
but I'll do San Francisco at some point.
Oh, Eduardo, San Rafael. Hello, Eduardo.
She cuts everyone off.
Hey, Norm, how you guys doing?
Good. How are you guys? How are you, Eduardo?
I don't cut everyone off. At some point, they have to go.
Morning. I'm totally on GERP. I'm hammered.
You're what?
But I'm on GERP.
What's GERP?
Like drinking Cisco and Carlo Rossi.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah.
What does that mean?
It's like Thunderbird.
I want to come see you guys tonight. What time are you guys going on?
What time?
together.
Cobb's.
I'm on. Kevin Nealon's on at Cobb's probably about 9 o'clock.
Cobb's 9 o'clock.
Okay. Is that East Coast time?
Wait, that's Gerb time.
It's always Gerb time, my friend. I'm looking at my Gucci right now.
Are you Canadian?
I gotta say, I'm gonna go see Gilbert Godfrey and.
Oh, he's
Ernest
coming in too
Worrell.
next week. He's coming in next week.
Next week?
He is. He really is.
Let's live in the moment.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing at that? That's funny. He's a good guy.
No, he is.
I like Gilbert.
I like those guys. I like Ernest P. Worrell a lot.
What? I don't know who that is.
Oh, you're talking about from Andy Griffith Show?
No. Ernest goes to camp. But he's dead.
He's
you can't
dead.
see
Isn't
him
that guy
anywhere.
dead? Vern? Vern, he's dead. No, he's dead. He's dead.
What'd you say?
You cut him off because Ernest is dead?
Never listened
So
to
who did you have a crush on? What guest host?
Jim Varney.
What guest host did you have a crush on?
Daniel,
Dolly
wait. Hello. It's my show.
I never said
Daniel.
Dolly Parton, but I love Dolly Parton.
I've lost complete control of this program. Daniel in Vallejo, you're on the Dairy
And
No
it
Tool
seems like
Show.
she's available. It seems like you could.
She did seem that way.
That's what I've heard about.
1069 Free FM.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Who you talking to?
I'm talking to Daniel. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Daniel.
Norm, how's it going?
Good, man.
Are you coming back to the Bay Area anytime soon? Because I live up in the North Bay,
want to talk to
and
Kevin?
I can't go see you in San Jose. And that'd be a cool birthday present because my birthday is tomorrow, but I can't go.
How about a clock radio instead? Darren can go to clock
And you
radio?
guys really were the funniest guys on Saturday Night Live.
Have you ever seen Kevin stand up?
I've seen
He's
him
very
stand
funny.
up, but
He's
I've
very
not
funny.
seen him do his stand-up.
His stand up
very
is
funny.
unbelievably
It
good.
is. It's true. That's true.
Oh, yeah. Norm, did you lose any big money? Well, also, that's what I wanted to know.
Nobody listens on
Kevin,
your...
we're really trying.
I quit sports gambling.
Oh, don't lie, Norm. You don't have to lie on the radio.
No, I did. I lost a tremendous amount of money on it, and I finally gave it up.
Awesome.
I play poker, though.
Oh, I love poker.
No? You coming back to the Bay Area anytime soon and not playing San Jose?
Not playing San Jose.
Yeah, I'm
Like
doing.
there's
Yeah,
not
I'm
the Bay
coming.
Area.
I'm coming to San Francisco in a few
I'm cutting
months.
him off, by the way. See? See how I roll? That's how I roll. That's how I roll.
What kind of poker do you play, Norm?
No limit.
No limit?
All right.
Place
more
the
with-
money at the
you know
Commerce
what?
4 times
As
in a
long
row.
as they want to stay, I'm letting them because they're funny
18,000
boys.
last
Kevin
night.
Nealon and Norm MacDonald,
You won
1069
18,000?
FM.
Darian O'Toole, middays 10 to 2 on 106.9 Free FM.
Here we see the president and the first bitch. Hey, slow down, you bitch. Let me catch up. Here we see President Clinton looking for something, anything, to hug besides his wife. This week in South Africa, Winnie Mandela was removed from the new government by her husband, President Nelson Mandela. A curious Bill Clinton later called Mr. Mandela to find out how exactly you go about doing something like that. Gosh, Hillary looks pretty in this photo here, doesn't she? Never realized she was such a looker till I see her here in this picture. A frightening moment this week for First Lady Hillary Clinton. Her plane, en route to the former Soviet Union, was forced to make an emergency landing when it was discovered that a frayed wire in the engine was causing serious malfunctions. The president was said to be furious and demanded an immediate investigation of what went wrong with Operation Frayed Wire. First Lady Hillary Clinton has been out of the country this week visiting the remote region of Siberia. Said the president, quote, when the cat's away, the mice... Oh, who am I kidding? The mouse screws plenty of women even when the cat's right here. At the White House this week, President Clinton officially came out against same-sex marriages. What's more, the president said he is not too crazy about opposite-sex marriages either. Astronaut Shannon Lucid, back on Earth after a record 6 months in space, was welcomed home Tuesday with a phone call from President Clinton. Said the president, quote, this is just the beginning. One day we'll be able to send an American into space indefinitely, and I hope it's a woman. Speaking in Australia this week about the problems of being America's first lady, Hillary Clinton joked, quote, "Perhaps I'll walk around with a bag over my head when I come out into public and have no opinions and never express them publicly or privately." To which the president replied, "Yes, yes, oh God, yes!" As new questions arise about Hillary Clinton's role in Whitewater, the president appears to be distancing himself from the First Lady. Earlier today in his weekly radio address, the president insisted, "Hey, I sleep with hundreds of girls. I can't vouch for all of them, you know?" Though more indictments are likely in the Whitewater investigation, President Clinton is still refusing to say whether he will pardon former Whitewater associates Jim and Susan McDougal. But when asked if he would pardon First Lady Hillary Clinton, the president was crystal clear, quote, "She does the crime, she does the time." Court documents made public this week, independent counsel Kenneth Starr told a federal judge that Hillary Clinton is now a, quote, "central figure in the Whitewater criminal probe." Reacting to the news, President Clinton called the investigation a partisan witch hunt, vowing, quote, "If the First Lady is somehow convicted and has to go to jail, I will do everything in my power to wait 2 weeks to start dating." With growing indications that First Lady Hillary Clinton may be indicted for her role in Whitewater, President Clinton is reportedly starting to prepare for that possibility. Plans so far include renting a hall, hiring a band, and making a giant bathtub with margaritas. In a unanimous verdict this week, a Santa Monica jury found O.J. Simpson liable for the wrongful deaths of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman, awarding the plaintiffs damages of $8.5 million. Reacting to the verdict, Simpson insisted that he has nowhere near that amount of money and that his only remaining asset is 30 pairs of Brunei Mali shoes. The announcement of the verdict came toward the end of President Clinton's annual State of the Union address, and to many observers, completely overshadowed the event. Even the president was distracted during his speech, waiting to hear exactly how much it costs to kill your wife. Well, more O.J. Simpson news. On Friday, the Juice officially endorsed Bill Clinton for president, adding, quote, "I'd like to help him any way I can." To which the president replied, "Well, there is one thing." An American President, Rob Reiner's new film starring Michael Douglas and Annette Bening opened in theaters last week. Here with his review is Update movie critic and 42nd President of these United States, Bill Clinton.
Thank you, Norm. Thank you all.
And what did you like best about the movie?
The dead wife.
Independence Day, the science fiction fantasy starring Jeff Goldblum, Bill Pullman, and Will Smith, was not only last summer's biggest box office hit, it was a national phenomenon. Here with his review is Update movie critic and 42nd President of these United States, Bill Clinton.
Thank you. Norm, I think it deals with some of the most fundamental questions of existence. Is there intelligent life out there? Is it friendly? If not, what if it came to Earth and killed the president's wife?
I guess I never thought about that, Mr. President.
I have. Every day of my life.
Last week, the president vetoed a Republican bill to balance the budget, and he used a pen that belonged to former President Lyndon Johnson. Clinton has also been working his way through John F. Kennedy's vast supply of condoms. Well, more bad news for Bill Clinton. This week, an appellate court ruled that Paula Jones can proceed with her sexual harassment suit against the president. Jones' suit is based on a 1991 hotel room encounter during which she alleges that then-Governor Clinton dropped his pants and exposed himself. She is seeking $700,000 in damages, $100,000 for trauma after seeing the governor's penis, and $300,000 for each thigh. Well, Chelsea Clinton turned 16 a few weeks ago, and apparently her father has been teaching her to drive. Early reports say that under the president's tutelage, the first daughter has become exceptionally good at cruising for chicks. A Connecticut hotel where Bill Clinton spent the night has donated to a charity auction a bagel the president ordered from room service but never ate. Though potential bidders should be advised, while the president never actually ate the bagel, he did have, quote, relations with it. Sounds delicious. This week, President Clinton made history when he nominated Madeleine Albright to be first female Secretary of State. Responding to critics who say that she is not the best choice, the president insisted, quote, she looks a lot better after a couple of drinks. This week, in arguments before the Supreme Court, lawyers for President Clinton asked that the sexual harassment suit brought by Paula Jones be delayed until he leaves office. According to Clinton's attorney, quote, if the president were hauled into court every time some nut accused him of sexual harassment, he'd have no time to scare up tail. You like scaring up the tail. Okay. More bad news for the president. This week, convicted Whitewater swindler James McDougal claimed that his ex-wife, Susan McDougal, had an affair with Clinton while he was governor of Arkansas. The president denied the charges, adding, quote, if you really knew me, you'd know that I was always faithful to Jennifer Flowers. In a startling reversal, Kenneth Starr announced yesterday that he would not resign as Whitewater special prosecutor and that now he intends to stay on until the investigation is completed. This new development apparently did not trouble a confident President Clinton, who still plans to resume making conjugal visits to Susan McDougal. Yesterday, President Clinton underwent a 2-hour operation to repair damage to his knee, suffered in a fall while visiting in Florida at the home of professional golfer Greg Norman. Many were surprised to hear that the two were on friendly terms, since Greg Norman had once threatened that if he ever caught Clinton with his wife again, he'd smash his kneecap with a 5-iron. The White House says that surviving relatives of those who died in a 40-year-old federal study which allowed men infected with syphilis to go untreated will get an official apology from President Clinton. According to the president, quote, if not for the sacrifices of these brave men, I would not be alive today. Court-martial proceedings are set to begin Tuesday against Air Force Lieutenant Kelly Flynn, the nation's first female B-52 pilot. Flynn is accused of conducting an adulterous affair with a married man, as well as having a brief fling with a second airman, and then lying about it. An Air Force prosecutor called her, quote, a sexual predator, while her commanding officer called her a, quote, lying sex addict. Meanwhile, President Clinton called her. Well, the White House is an empty nest this week following Chelsea Clinton's departure to begin studies at Stanford University. A wistful President Clinton says that while it's difficult to see his daughter grow up, at least now he'll feel less guilty about hitting on her friends. According to Reno, there is no evidence he misused his office to raise money, improperly allowed contributors to stay overnight at the White House, or sought contributions in exchange for political favors. You know, it's hard for me to believe this, but for Janet Reno to send this letter, I guess it must be true. The president's sleeping with her, too. It's beyond comprehension, but On Tom Snyder this week, actor Tony Danza said he thought the recent open display of affection by lesbian couple Ellen DeGeneres and Anne Hesh in front of President Clinton was extremely disrespectful. On hearing the comment, President Clinton responded, "Someone should tell Tony Danza to shut the hell up." Meanwhile, President Clinton was in Akron, Ohio this week, presiding at a town meeting about race relations in America. The president chose Akron as the site of the meeting, partly because it is the home of the Coming Together Project, an organized effort to end racism, and partly because it is the home of Suzanne Rosenberg, an old classmate from Oxford the president still has sex with. Well, President Clinton received an early Christmas present this week, an adorable Labrador puppy. And presidential historians say that it will be good for his image. According to these scholars, in comparison to a male dog, the president's sex life will seem relatively normal. A 5-year-old child writes, "Dear Mr. President, when the Republicans are finished wasting taxpayer money on their Whitewater witch hunt, perhaps they can join you in your efforts to protect Medicare and the environment and to expand the Earned Income Tax Credit. P.S. Paula Jones was asking for it." Here's one from Elizabeth A. of Long Island, who wrote, "Dear President Clinton, Newt Gingrich is a bad, bad man." Also, Paula Jones was asking for it. The Supreme Court will begin hearing arguments over whether Paula Jones' sexual harassment suit against President Clinton may proceed. Jones, who claims that while governor of Arkansas, Clinton exposed himself to her in a hotel room, says that she can accurately and precisely describe the president's genitalia. But White House spokesman scoffed, quote, "Any woman who's worked in the state of Arkansas for the last 20 years could do that." Does President Clinton have a bent penis? Well, according to a doctor who examined him last week, the president's genitals are, quote, completely 100% normal. It should be noted, however, that the doctor who examined him also has a bent penis. That may color his findings a little. Well, as his last stop on the trip, the president met in Buenos Aires Thursday with Argentinian President Carlos Menem. During the meeting, Clinton asked Menem to continue with economic reform and protect democratic freedoms. Menem, in turn, asked Clinton to show him his bent penis. Tomorrow, Chinese President Jiang Zemin begins a week-long visit that could define U.S. relations with China for years to come. President Clinton plans to ask Jiang for several things, including human rights reform, trade expansion, and a Chinese herb said to have the power to straighten a bent penis. This week, an angry President Clinton demanded that Congress stop dragging its feet on something he has long championed, a medical Bill of Rights for U.S. citizens. In all, there are 10 items in the President's Bill of Rights, running from number 1, a rich, satisfying sex life is the foundation of good health, to number 10, a straight penis is not a privilege, it is a right. Mysterious Indonesian accused of illegally raising millions for the Democratic Party. Earlier this week, Secret Service logs showed that Mr. Wong had visited the Clinton White House more than 60 times. But on Friday, administration spokesman revealed that there are actually 2 John Wongs. Furthermore, they stressed that the John Wong who visited the White House is a different man. He isn't the fundraiser. He's the guy who killed Vince Foster. On Capitol Hill this week, 17 Republican congressmen formally asked the House Judiciary Committee whether there is sufficient evidence to begin impeachment proceedings against President Clinton. In response, the president said, quote, "Hey, you know who would have the answer to that question? Vince Foster." This weekend, veteran news anchorman David Brinkley apologized to Bill Clinton for an election night commentary in which he called the president, quote, boring and uncreative. Admitted Brinkley, there was certainly nothing uncreative about the way you moved Vince Foster's body. The president's a murderer. You didn't know that? Last week on Larry King Live, Marlon Brando made the shocking statement that Hollywood is, quote, run by Jews. In response, outraged Jewish organizations made it snow in New York in April. Well, earlier this week, actor Marlon Brando met with Jewish leaders to apologize for comments he made on Larry King Live. Among them, that, quote, Hollywood is run by Jews. The Jewish leaders accepted the actor's apology and announced that Brando is now free to work again. While in England, where he spoke at Oxford University, Simpson had defended actor Marlon Brando's criticism of Hollywood Jews. Later, from his island hideaway, Brando sent O.J. a telegram which read, "You're not helping." In Cincinnati, is Cincinnati Reds owner Marge Schott an anti-Semite? Well, it is beginning to look that way. According to a report out today, on the entire Cincinnati Reds team, there is not one Jewish player. A group of Orthodox rabbis declared that other branches of Judaism are, quote, not Judaism at all, thus challenging the religious status of millions of American Jews. This week, that statement was rejected by Reform leader Rabbi Don Schonstein, who said, quote, our legitimacy as Jews flows from the richness of our Jewish lives, the strength of our Jewish communities, and most important of all, our deep and abiding belief in Jesus Christ. Finally, folks, next week, Jews everywhere will be celebrating the holiday of Yom Kippur, or as non-Jews refer to it, Wednesday.
Here it is, ready?
What's your favorite religious movie?
I loved Passion of the Christ.
Did you?
Although I will say I thought it was very anti-Semitic, because every Jew looked like fucking Levitts. You know what I mean? They're all like, hook noses and stuff. So I could see the anti-Semitism. But what I liked was the incredible violence. But you know what was strange?
Did they ask them, did you kill Jesus? No.
I had a bar mitzvah, Norm.
Yeah. You did?
Yeah.
Wait, are you Jewish?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. No, I'm kidding. I love the Jewish people.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know you had a bar mitzvah.
Yeah.
That's when you turn 13 and they cut part of your cock off.
No.
What is it again?
No.
You cut your own cock off.
Wait, hold on. Are you
in
Jewish?
front of all your grandparents and am I? Yeah, I am.
What kind of bar mitzvah did you have?
It was the most cutting edge. You know what I mean?
The setup of the joke is it's a Jew joke.
Okay.
Two Gentile businessmen meet on the street. One of them says, how's business? The other one says, great. See, he gets it. He really got it. He really liked it.
Yeah.
So the joke is about who doesn't get it. He's Jewish, he gets it.
Yeah.
You're not, you don't.
But I don't believe he got it.
Oh, yeah, he got it. He got it.
Can we find out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell Norm why that's funny.
Because it's two Jews and how's business? Great.
Well, that's what he said.
No, it's two Gentile businessmen.
Oh, yeah, I don't
That's what's funny about
it.
I knew he didn't get it. I can spot fake laughs.
It's the rules. It's how to capture a man's heart. And it's for women. And it says all these rules that you have to follow, and you will capture a man's heart. And the rule number one, have huge breasts. Yeah, that guy likes it. Yeah. Because apparently men love women with huge breasts.
They do. They like that.
That's what they say. Not this character over here, Andy. Newlyweds Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson had their first argument this week. He wants kids, while she wants fake kids. Pop singer Madonna was outraged this week when a tabloid photographer snapped her picture while she was breastfeeding her new baby. Apparently, the baby was blocking her nipple. Connecticut legislatures are about to pass a law that would make it illegal to prohibit breastfeeding in public. Then, hopefully, these legislatures will also change the fascist law that the person being breastfed in public has to be a baby. Michael Jackson has reportedly stepped right into his new role as a dad, spending many hours a day with his newborn son, doing the changing, the burping, even the breastfeeding. So, it's nice when a fella does that. Asked recently what will set his new Batman film apart from its predecessors, Batman and Robin director Joel Schumacher said, quote, "In this one, all the costumes will have nipples." Note to self, do not watch the next Batman and Robin. Well, Premiere Magazine's list of the 100 most powerful people in Hollywood hit the newsstands this month. In an odd bit of ranking, Demi Moore was ranked number 28, while her breasts were ranked 20 and 21. So, in an interview out this week, Demi Moore says she would like to have another baby, this time a boy, to go along with her 3 daughters and 2 huge breasts. Demi Moore is wrapped filming on G.I. Jane, in which she plays a Navy SEAL combat officer. Moore says that in contrast to other Hollywood portrayals of women in the military, her character will have giant breasts. Actor Bruce Willis is filming his next movie, The Broadway Brawler, in Wilmington, Delaware. Meanwhile, his wife, Demi Moore, is taking a break from movie work, saying she wants to spend more time with her huge breasts.
Connected to our senses. Found a way to let you share.
Who do you think is attractive?
I like Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh,
come on.
You're
You don't like her?
Come on.
You don't like Anna Nicole Smith?
Come on, she's gotten heavy. He's putting me on.
No, I'm not. I saw a picture of her recently where she was really, really fat, where she didn't look good.
Right, but you're talking about years ago when she was thin. Oh, okay.
Not that long ago. Yeah, a couple of years ago.
So you like big breasts?
Yeah, I like big breasts.
Does your wife have big breasts?
She has normal size breasts.
What, C cups?
I don't know. I hear you talking about those. I don't follow those.
You're in bad shape. Do you like Sally Struthers too?
Oh,
I did.
You
yeah.
did, right? Yeah, that's your type.
Oh my
like
God,
blonde
I
and
love
buxom.
Sally Struthers.
Not anymore though.
What?
Well,
What?
you don't like her anymore.
No, I don't like her with the flies around her.
It's kind of a turn off.
So this one was a doozy. And as Josh Lacash points out, he does it exactly like a Norm MacDonald joke. 2-1. I saw Ian Miles Chong tweets out, he goes, he's not coming back from this, is he?
The thing about the red hat that drove me to a point of exhaustion, which was misdiagnosed by I'm not going to say what race, what people, doctor, and what hospital, and what media went to. We know I can't say that. It was a Jewish doctor.
You know the Norm MacDonald joke, too, I think that harkens back to? He's there with Russell Brand, and he said, I got a story. It's about I was with a hooker, as a stripper or whatever. And I go back to her place, and she says, I have a boyfriend. I said, all right, well, let's not stay there. We'll go to a different place. Because her boyfriend is, well, I'm not going to say what color he was, but it's a terrifying color.
And she says, let's go have sex.
Lovely. Best possible outcome.
Yeah. So I say, fine and dandy. Now, I'm living with a girl, though. So I say, well, I can't do that.
There.
So what about you? Oh, she's living with a guy.
Oh.
And it doesn't matter what color he is, but...
No, it doesn't.
No. But it was a frightening color.
Really?
He was an Indian.
Well, they're very peaceful folk. I mean, prejudicially. This is
Yeah, if they're
different
not
types of
holding a
Indian.
tomahawk. So. Now, people always wonder if God is a man or a woman or black or white or yellow, but I'm here to tell you that none of this silly stuff matters. He's a white guy, by the way.
Let me suck your dick so I can get leukemia.
They're doing a shot of Dara right now. Leukemia. How did Alan Thicke get into the leukemia bit? That's Michael Douglas.
Because that's if you suck cock.
But
you get leukemia.
Yeah, that was Michael Douglas.
Wait, what?
Magician David Copperfield has announced plans to open his own theme restaurant. The theme, I don't deserve my girlfriend. In one of the most amazing stories to come out of New York's blizzard of '96, supermodel Claudia Schiffer trudged over a mile through waist-high snow this week in order to make it to a photo session. Even more amazing, she sleeps with this guy. This week, supermodel Claudia Schiffer broke up with magician David Copperfield. Later, a devastated Copperfield wandered out onto the street and was hit by a bus. This, according to the current issue of Things I Wish Really Happened. In other entertainment news, a religious group in Chile is trying to ban a new Claudia Schiffer film which features explicit lesbian sex scenes. According to the group, sex between two women is an abomination before God, almost as blasphemous as sex between a woman and David Copperfield. I don't know which is worse, which is more of an abomination. Julia Roberts told reporters this week that her marriage to Lyle Lovett has been over for some time. The key moment, she said, came when she realized that she was Julia Roberts and that she was married to Lyle Lovett. Christy Brinkley told reporters this week that her marriage to Billy Joel was over long before their divorce. The key moment, she said, came when she realized that she was Christy Brinkley and that she was married to Billy Joel. In a recent interview, Christy Brinkley suggested that football players should have special gloves connected to lights on their helmets. That way, when they catch the ball, you'll know who has possession. Read these and other interesting ideas in Christy's new book, I'm an Idiot. In Niagara Falls, Arthur Curley has been charged with trying to make his girlfriend swallow a small brass bear, then urinating on her and setting fire to the oxygen tube that she uses to treat her emphysema. Read all about this kind of relationship in the new book, Men Who Make Their Girlfriends Swallow Brass Bears, Urinate on Them, and Set Fire to Their Oxygen Tubes, and the Women Who Love Them. And in a recent interview, tenor Luciano Pavarotti says that he is so in love with his new girlfriend that he likes to run nude on the beach with her. Read all about this in this month's issue of Things That Make Me Vomit. That picture makes me vomit as well. Finally, in entertainment news, there are rumors that actor Don Johnson is dating 71-year-old San Francisco socialite Denise Hale. An observer who spotted the couple necking in a restaurant will have trouble getting an erection for the rest of his life. Well, newlyweds Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson had their first argument this week. He wants kids while she wants fake kids. Only weeks away from parenthood, Pamela Lee Anderson and her husband, rocker Tommy Lee, are considering names for their new baby. If it's a girl, they'll name it after the mother and call it Pamela. And if it's a boy, they'll name it after the father and call it Lucky Bastard.
I was reading Pamela Anderson is married. That's in the news.
That's right. That's technically in the news. Yeah, to rocker Tommy Lee.
And she's
right?
pregnant.
Yeah.
She's going to have a baby, and they say if the baby's a girl, they're going to name it after the mother, so they call it Pamela, right? But if the baby's a boy, then they're going to name it after the father. They're going to call it Lucky Bastard.
She told me with such joy.
I know.
That's told with such joy and commitment. That alone will get you an Emmy.
Straight to the heart. I went a long time acting like I wasn't broken apart by you.
Action.
Well, Mrs. Johnson.
Oh my God, I think he broke my nose!
Oh, Tommy, you know this is a movie, right?
Oh, a movie! Yes! I forgot. Oh, I don't know what happened. I'm sorry there. Hey, amigo, no hard feelings, huh, buddy? Oh, man, I'm sorry, baby. You know, I just love you so much. You know, it just gets me crazy, you know?
Hey! Hey! Get your freaking hands off my wife!
Me and your wife, we were just acting, right? Tell him, honey.
Honey?
No, no!
Yes, I did. Was that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, that's very sweet of you.
Yeah. And then if you want to give that to me.
Oh, I'll try. You want to do it?
Hey, Norm MacDonald here in the Seattle at the Moore Theater. Everybody always wants to know what it's like backstage. It's sometimes better than this. Now, apparently I have a Seattle fan club. And I didn't know, I knew nothing of this, but they've sent me stuff, so I thought I would open it up live so that you see it the very time I see it. Oh, it seems to be a long letter. Oh, as the founder of the Seattle chapter of the Norm MacDonald Fan Club, and then if I find something else, we'll put it up. A picture of a lady. It's a Norm from, I don't know.
I got to meet Norm, and I also got to prove my fucking fanhood to him, and I made him happy. So it's really special, and I have it on camera. But my final photo on Tinder is a photo of Norm actually holding my headshot that I signed and left for Norm, a screenshot that he posted on his own Instagram story. So Norm never posted Instagram stories. And what happened is this. So I flew to LA one time, literally leaving letters at every comedy club I knew Norm frequented about my fan club and with little gifts. He never got them because when he made it to the Moore Theater, which I pulled every string I have in Seattle to get this damn gift for him in there, I designed a shirt for him and a shirt for his mom, a picture of them together with their favorite foods, a fudgesicle and a banana. It's really cute. And just to jump ahead, his mom actually wore the shirt in all the videos after that they ever made together.
Oh. Why did God make only one Yogi Bear?
Because when he tried to make a second one, he made a boo-boo.
The search continues in the Indian Ocean for the Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 as they listen and try to follow the pings. These guys sound like me always listening for pings. The pings are my Chinese neighbors. Jim and Ellen Ping. Nice people, nice folks. Nice folks. Jim Ping? That is my neighbor. A nice fella.
Nice guy?
Let me his abacus
I wouldn't do
yesterday.
this. Jesus.
Oh, come on. That's not a Chinese guy.
I wasn't saying it was.
No,
That's kind of
What are you,
racist.
Mickey Rooney?
Hey. Hey, come on.
I know he's dead,
Have
but
a little
Mickey Rooney
respect.
did a very racist thing, like you just did, in a movie called Breakfast at Tiffany's by the wonderful Truman Capote.
I wasn't doing anything racist, and you know it. But go ahead.
Yeah.
You ever see any of the old chums up there in Canada? Did you ever go up to the old rural areas of Canada?
I met a man there last time I was there that lived in the city of Cornwall, where Ryan Gosling hails. And well, it's a big city because of that now.
Yeah.
And so
Big deal, yeah.
So anyways, he was from the city, and he got tired of the rat race, racing and chasing and trying to keep up with the Joneses.
He got tired of the city life.
Yeah, so
he couldn't take it anymore.
He said, I'm going to get myself land. Land. Man needs land. So he went to the country where we live. And the soil's not arable, it's rocky, hellish. But anyways, he liked it.
Yeah.
And so the first day there, the neighbor fella, Angus McGregor, comes over. I know Angus a long time. And Angus, the old fella, he says, what's your name? The guy says, Phil Henshaw. He said, you're from the city, I hear. Yes. He says, well, I just came over to say hello. God, the city fella says, isn't that something? All the years I was in the city, I never met my neighbor. I lived in an apartment, and I never met my neighbor. First day here on the farm, and here you are saying hello. Well, I'm saying more than hello, says Angus McGregor. I'm going to invite you to a welcome wagon party over at my farm. Well, the city fella says, that's exactly what I was looking for. I guess I was looking for a sense of community as well as owning land.
Yeah.
So he says, what's the party going to be like? So Angus McGregor says, well, I won't lie to you. It gets pretty rowdy. A little drinking, a little fighting, a little fornicating. So the guy says, well, that's all right with me. What time do I show up? Angus says, it don't matter, just the two of us. Now...
Right.
Straight to the heart. I went a long time acting like I was a broken apart by you.
You live here, of course, in the city because you're doing the show.
I live in New York City.
Yeah. This isn't a police interrogation. Are you sure? Where about? Where in the city do you live, approximately, not specifically?
I live at 56 between 8th and Broadway.
Okay, and what's your phone number? Just give me 7 digits. All right. What? Your neighbors nice people? The people that live around you?
Great people. Every day I meet somebody new. You know, this city's great because of the neighborly people. You know. I don't know. But I did meet one neighbor. Interesting story. You know, that this guy. He just moved in, you know, next door to me. So I'm always one to meet the neighbors.
You like to chat with the neighbors,
yeah, because, you know, so I went over to the guy, I knocked on the door next door to where I live, and I say to the guy, I said, hey, I'm your new neighbor, you know, and I said, good to see you, you know, nice to run into you, you know, welcome to the neighborhood, you know. And so the guy, I said, what do you do for a living there, sir? You know, if you don't mind me asking. You know, what do you do for a living? I'm a nightclub comic, I tell the guy. So he says to me, he says, I work down at the University of Science there. He says, that's
a good school, by the way.
I can't remember the exact place.
Sure.
But he says, I'm a professor of logic.
Oh.
So he says, the guy says, logic. Now, what the hell is that? I never heard tell of that. He says, oh, well, he says it's a kind of a pattern of syllogistic. Well, he says it's hard to explain. He says, why don't I give you an example? So I said, fair enough. Why don't you do that? So the guy says, well, he says, let me ask you a question. He says, do you own a doghouse? So I go, yes, I do. He says, well, then that means you probably have a dog. I said, yes. He says, well, that means you're likely you have a family if you have a dog. I said, yes, I do. He said, well, then that means you got kids, you're married. I said, yes, I am. he says, well, then you're a heterosexual man. I said, yes, sir, I am. He says, well, you see, that's logic there. I asked if simply from finding out you had a doghouse, I made this series of inferences, and I found that you're a heterosexual man simply from the fact that you had a doghouse. Well, I said, good God, isn't that something?
Okay.
So I said, well, I won't waste any more of your time there, neighbor. And I said, I'll see you later.
See you around. Okay.
So I said, come by one day and have a chicken with me. So anyways, I left. So I go to get a bus, you know, to the bus stop. And I walk down to the bus stop, and I'm still thinking about this thing that happened to me, you know. And I'm standing at the bus, and no bus coming at all, you know, and 5 or 6 of us standing around, and one guy lights up a cigarette there, and he goes, as soon as you light up a cigarette, the bus comes. And he smokes the whole damn cigarette, no bus comes.
Right.
So I said to the guy, well, that theory really worked, huh?
Yeah.
And the guy goes, well, sometimes it works. Anyways, the guy goes, what's new with you? I go, well, I had an interesting thing happen to me today. I said, I met my neighbor. And he goes, oh, yeah? I go, he had a hell of an interesting job. I said, he's a professor of logic down at the University of
Science.
And so the guy says, is that so? He says, professor of logic. He goes, what the hell is that, logic? I said, well, it's a series of Scylla something or other.
Right.
I said, I can't remember exactly, but I said, I'll give you an example if you want to hear an example. So the guy goes, all right, fair enough. So I said, let me ask you this. I said, let me ask you a question. Do you own a doghouse? And the guy goes, no, I don't own a doghouse. So the guy says, oh, yeah, you're one of them gays.
And it worked, right? What great stuff you can learn at that
nice.
University of Science there.
And then the guy, get this. Get this.
There's more?
This gay guy invites me to have a chicken at his place.
That's some kind of euphemism. Watch out.
Oprah Winfrey broke down and cried this week, saying she had once smoked crack cocaine. You know, I don't know what she's crying about. I mean, you know, some people in this world never get to smoke crack cocaine. It's ridiculous. Huh? Earlier tonight, the New York Yankees defeated the Atlanta Braves and won the World Series. As a result, Atlanta Mayor Bill Campbell will send a bushel of delicious Georgia peaches to New York Mayor Rudolph Giuliani. Had the Braves won, Mayor Giuliani would have sent Mayor Campbell a bushel of delicious New York crack. Earlier this week, the Food and Drug Administration gave approval to Nicorette chewing gum, an over-the-counter aid for those trying to quit smoking. Next, the agency will rule on another addiction-fighting product. The title of that one is, I Can't Believe It's Not Crack. According to new medical research, crack babies are as happy and healthy as normal children. You know, that's amazing, you know, because I thought they'd be much happier with all that crack in their system, you know. It's crazy. And in the state of Washington, deaths from heroin hit record levels during 1995. Sorry, crack, it just wasn't your year. And finally, the Diamond Council of America advises that men spend 2 months' salary on an engagement ring, while the American Housing Company suggests that you spend 25% of your salary on rent. Interestingly, the U.S. Crack Association recommends that you spend all your salary on crack. At a press conference this week, Washington Mayor Marion Barry said he wants private businesses to provide 5,000 summer jobs for a district youth program. He also wants some crack. Washington, D.C. Mayor Marion Barry is currently enjoying a 10-day trip to Africa. He says he loves everything about the continent, but he really misses crack. Meanwhile, Washington, D.C. Mayor Marion Barry attended the march and called it a beautiful display of unity and solidarity among African Americans. His only complaint, the complete absence of crack. In Washington, Mayor Marion Barry praised the verdict as, quote, wise and just. And he called upon people of all races to please get him some crack. Washington, D.C. Mayor Marion Barry has prostate cancer, but the disease was detected early, and he expects a full recovery. Doctors say in no time, Barry will be up and around and smoking crack again. In the current climate of gun violence, the NBA's Washington Bullets have decided to change the name of their franchise. When several D.C. politicians were asked for their suggestions, President Bill Clinton said the Presidents would be a good name. Senator Bob Dole said the Senators. And Mayor Marion Barry said, I'll be with you in a minute right after I smoke some crack. Well, Washington, D.C. Mayor Marion Barry says he has devised a money-saving plan that would close the district's Lorton prison and transfer its 7,000 inmates to private lockups. One hitch is that the financially strapped district doesn't have the startup money to implement the plan. Another hitch is that the guy who devised the plan smokes crack. So, 2 hitches. Washington, D.C. Mayor Marion Barry is in hot water again, this time for bringing 54 government employees with him on a trip to a posh West Virginia resort. According to Barry, quote, that's how many guys it takes to keep me from smoking crack. In Washington, D.C., several local activists are trying to gather enough signatures by December to put a medical marijuana initiative on the ballot. Meanwhile, one local activist is trying to do the same thing for medical crack. A new survey by the Washington Post reports that D.C. Mayor Marion Barry's popularity among city residents has dropped to its lowest point in 5 years. However, Mayor Barry insists he has no interest in polls, or for that matter, anything else that isn't crack. Yes. He really has no interest in it. How good are polls going to do it? Last Friday in Washington, D.C., the city's elementary school students pledged to stay drug-free as a gift to their moms on Mother's Day. Meanwhile, D.C. Mayor Marion Barry got his mom a great big box of chocolates.
You were talking about going to the in the last segment. I understand you actually had to visit yourself.
Yeah,
the hospital.
I went, what happened was on the show, on the Saturday Night Live show.
Yeah, that show. Yeah, I know that show.
I was on that, and Dennis Rodman was a guest.
Dennis Rodman, right.
And so we thought it'd be funny if he headbutted me, you know? Mm-hmm. So he headbutted me, but he did it really hard, you know?
Do we have a, I think actually someone supplied the clip. This is your...
Look, Dennis, I've had about enough of this. Now listen, if you plan to be here next fall doing book reviews, I expect to see a major attitude adjustment. You know, and while you're at it, a more conventional hairstyle and some clothes, for God's sakes. You're going to have to learn that there is such a thing as rules, Dennis Rodman. Rules. Do you understand that?
Sure. I understand.
Well, good.
That's the way it is. Good night and have a good weekend.
I went to the hospital. I went to I don't want to say the hospital, but I went to this hospital and to emergency, you know, and they're all like, they're the craziest guys in emergency, all like crack. Everybody's on crack.
You know, every emergency is a guy on crack.
Yeah.
So I went in and they go like, hey, how much crack did you have? You know? And I go, I'm not on crack. And they go, what happened? I go, Dennis Rodman headbutted me.
Straight to the heart. I went a long time acting like I was a broken apart by you.
But it was Christmas in New York, you know, and I was alone. So anyways, I went, there was a diner that I always go to near my house. It's a really nice diner. And so I went there, and there was this homeless bum there, you know.
Just say a homeless guy. It's not politically correct to say bum. I like how you say homeless bum.
No, I thought they didn't like to be called bums.
Yeah, right. A homeless guy, yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, so, okay. There was
I'm not going to let you get to this story. I'm just going to keep giving you a hard time about bums. You meet a bum, a hobo, a tramp.
A tramp, yeah. He had a little stick with a thing on it.
He was from the 1930s. Yeah, okay.
And so he says to me, he says, can I get some money off you? And I don't like giving the homeless bums money. I'll tell you why. Because I figure they'll do the crack. Right?
They'll do the crack.
Yeah,
okay.
my mom says never give a homeless bums money because they'll go do the crack.
You're great,
Did
right?
Norm ever bring a joke to you or an idea that even you thought maybe went too far? Because he
Norm?
would really Norm, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's actually
because he really would push the envelope, you know.
There was with Norm. Even with me, like I'd occasionally, and you guys knew.
Yeah, I know. You would tell me in Hollywood Minute, you'd say, "I dare you to do that." And I'm like, I can't. I don't want to. I got scared, but you're like, you're such a pussy. And I'm like, God damn
that Hollywood.
But when you were dealing with Norm, he would occasionally he would be in his Canadian geezer mode, and you couldn't get him out of it. He would just have to ride it out. You just have to go, okay, he's going to be doing I'm sorry, I don't quite.
Oh, that's right.
I hear you, but I don't understand you, you know, and that kind of thing. And so you'd have to go, okay, Norm, when you're ready to talk as Norm MacDonald, I'm here, you know. And but anyway, so sometimes he would come in with things where he was clearly joking and I would never take the bait. But one time he had this joke, which there's not a lot of jokes that offend me. You know, they certainly don't offend me in the conventional ways, but they often offend me. It's just, I think they're just terrible jokes. But this one kind of did in a way in that sense. But he had this joke where it was, Woody Allen is dating again. And it was the image of the naked Vietnamese girl running down the road after the napalm attack.
That old photo,
that famous old photo. And so my only reaction to that was like, Norm, come on, seriously, you can't. And he goes, no, come on, it's funny.
It's funny.
I go, Norm, no, it's no. And to this day, I don't know. And I go, Norm, please, if you do that joke in front of an audience, you're going to take down
the rest of the show.
The next 3 shows will be
Rockefeller Center.
You cannot do that. You can't. I mean, it'll take the temperature in the studio down 30 degrees. There'll be like ice on people's, beards and stuff. You can't do that.
Rioting.
Said, no, come on, it's funny. So he and Frank was backing him on it. Frank Sebastiano, one of the best update writer ever, and he
he loves it.
And Frank was not, I would look over at Frank and Frank was not, he wasn't like winking or anything. And so I go, okay. So we tried it at Dress and it had precisely the effect. I thought it would, although who knows about future shows. But anyway, it was like this, this collective giant gasp. And then, so after that, Norm was willing to give it up. And then we didn't do it on air, obviously. But years later, so that was I'm going to say that was maybe 1996. So at least 10 years later, Steve Higgins, who's current producer of the show, comes up to me and says, do you ever remember, and we're looking for a sound effect of an audience being horrified, offended. And I got it. So I said, I directed them to that update. And I said, I'm pretty sure if you take that thing, the other thing is it'll be uncorrupted by any laughter. So you'll get a nice clean take of gasping and horror. And so they I didn't remember which show it was from, so they had to like plow through a lot of dress rehearsals, I guess. But a few hours later, Higgins said, "Oh my God, we got it. And it is everything you said." So they use it. And to this day, I'm pretty sure they have it like on a cart. So whenever they need the sound effect of something, not just not getting a response, but getting kind of active hate, you know?
Yeah.
It was that moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it really my fault? 'Cause you try to hit me with your pity till I can't trust, but I still push on. Got me changing my ways, trying to fix it.
Yeah, do you know Nikki Cox?
Yeah. She's still with Jay?
She's with Jay Moore.
Yeah.
But when she was on my TV show, she was with Bobcat Goldthwait.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I'm not a skilled interviewer. Let's fucking face it.
I'm not a skilled.
But what do you think is wronger?
Wrong in
more wrong. What do you think is more wrong? Having sex with a child, human being, or an adult pig?
Like, you've got to do one. That's the
You got to
options.
do one. Yeah, you're on a deserted island. But do you actually think that they would like a man's sperm?
A human
being's sperm? A woman?
Well, who?
A woman.
A woman would like a man's sperm. Well, yeah, she's been biologically programmed
In her
through
mouth?
millennia.
But in your
eat
mouth,
pig
like,
cum.
isn't that stuff like living? Isn't that like aren't those animals, little tiny tadpoles or something?
I didn't know it was going to have to get this deep. All right, then.
Are you doing this to be a funny thing, or do you really have to kind of
I'm doing it.
feel
No,
like-
I feel that I have an oral fixation. You know about that.
I
If
don't
it's not
have that,
this,
by the way.
If it's
I don't
not
like
this, I
sucking
go
cock.
straight. You don't like sucking
I don't like
cock?
sucking cock. I mean, I have done it.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it. You know why I wouldn't like it?
Why?
Aren't those animals like inside the cum? Like I remember
the sperm, you mean?
Yeah. So to me, like it's a bunch of animals and stuff. But you remind me of a guy that's good at fucking.
I love it.
Fucking and sucking. Let's say you had an exact twin. Now Mary Willard, your wife.
Oh, here we go.
There could be a lot of.
Wouldn't you go like, how do you not find him attractive? Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
He looks exactly like me.
Yeah.
And he's much better at sucking and fucking. No.
I only smoke pot 4 times a week. You're just saying it casually. They're like, you smoke more than that. Like, relax. What are you afraid? I'm not admitting I'm like you.
4 times a week seems like a lot to me.
Does it really?
A little, yeah, but
well, it's all relative.
It's all relative.
Yeah, as long as it's not hurting anybody.
Yeah, but it doesn't. As long as it's not hurting anybody. But what about the audience, the stand-up audience?
So back.
Aren't they the real victims?
What's your dream view?
You mean
the show, The View?
Yeah.
The
Who would
guests?
you, what 4 or 5 ladies would you want on there?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Susan Yegwood. That's your wife. You didn't even recognize her name. It's your betrothed.
Betrothed.
I had moved up from San Diego. I was like, come, move up. And then I had no place to live. So I slept in my truck for like 3 nights. And I slept at the parking lot of the comedy store. And I had no money, and I was broke.
Both?
Yeah. You hungry? I go,
yeah. Bad lieutenant.
Open your mouth. No, you didn't do.
Like a baby bird. Yeah. Okay. So,
yeah, and then he.
So you said yeah.
Yeah, I go yeah, and he took me
Am I hungry? I'm broke and I have no money. What do you think? I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Plus, I want some food. Do you feel you have white privilege?
I'm not allowed to answer those questions. Well, being a old white guy with extra money.
Your great special that is on Netflix now,
Yeah.
everybody should watch, is called
Straight White Male 60.
young people won't like old people. When I was a kid, I got involved with Al Jolson. When they brought, I didn't know who he was.
How old are you? What?
Well, no, not back in the 1920s. I was just a kid when the jazz singer came out. Charlie Fox. He wrote the theme music to Happy Days, The Love Boat. Yeah. He wrote just about everything.
He must make a heck of a lot of money. Huh?
I'm going to ask him sometime. Just how much do you make?
What would Norman Lear say to that?
What?
I say, what would Norman Lear say to that?
Who's that?
Fuck! And now the whole set went quiet, and you hear people going, Santa just said fuck. Santa has just said fuck. And all these kids froze, and then they had a Disney guy. He said fuke. Fuke. It's a Swedish word. Means take a break.
We're supposed to take a break. And so he thought when you said take a break, that I would go, speaking of taking a break.
Yeah.
David Letterman. Apparently he's going to do this show.
Really?
That's
oh my God.
says.
That'd be amazing.
And every actual talk show host will kill himself.
Yeah, I'll be on the news.
I love Mary Tyler Moore. And I know you were on her TV program. And then when she was your guest, there was this incredible chemistry. And was there ever anything romantic with her? I mean, she must have been very desirable to you. You ever lay down on top of her, I guess. I don't know.
Now wait a minute. You bring up a good point, Norm. The first one of the day.
Now you have a show for 33 years. Every day. You do that every day.
Yeah.
And then, so the show ends, and then that night, what do you think? You think about tomorrow's show?
No, it's funny because, as you must know, the human neuromuscular skeletal system is easily programmed, and after 2 or 3.
Sure, I knew that.
And so after
as soon as you said that first word, you could executive produce a show with Sebastian Mancow as the star.
I could do that. Yeah.
And
well, what fun is that though? Where's the fun part for me?
Well, no, there's no fun for you.
There's no fun for me.
No, that's true. But what's the fun for you in giving a homeless guy spraying a handful of quarters and watching him dodge in and out of traffic? So there's no are there no bars like the same way as there were gay bars when gays were?
I couldn't go there.
Oh, of course
Can't
not.
you see that?
I forgot.
Yeah, you and me hanging out at the trans bar. I just don't, I don't think it's going to work.
No.
Yeah.
Well, nowadays we
Oh
can
yeah,
have
well
it.
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Wait, I haven't come out yet. Hold on a second. I am firmly on the side of womanhood now, but I am not a woman, nor will I ever be. 3 sentences later. I use the women's restroom because I am a woman. I changed my gender on my birth certificate to female because I am a woman. So there's a little confusion there, right?
Not for me. What's wrong with that?
Well, here it says I am not a woman. Here it says I am a
I always get anxious when I'm on a plane and I see a much bigger celebrity than me, and I think, well, if this goes down,
Is that
I'm going to
almost
get mentioned.
every
I'm going to be
flight?
like small print almost every flight. Yeah.
All right. We'll be back in a second.
Unfortunately, the radio station launched the day after Princess Diana died, so it was it wasn't quite the sort of fanfare and celebration.
Now
a bit like when Farrah Fawcett died, and then it was usurped by Michael Jackson.
Somebody told me the Queen murdered her.
Yes, she did. Yeah. Yes, that's well known in England. Yeah. I'd like to apologise to the Queen.
England's not doing well financially.
Right.
Can't you get you call them your mates?
Mm-hmm.
They're friends. Yeah. Everybody else in the world. They call them mates.
Sure.
Get a couple of dozen of your mates and go down to that Buckingham Palace and kill the old bag.
To what end?
Money.
Right. Are you an old sea captain? What is this shtick that you? Because I'm pretty sure I've watched some of these other editions of the show, and I'm pleased to see that I've broken from the rule of only having white blokes on the show, which seems to be you only have white men and Roseanne
because it's supposed to be a comedy.
Right.
But
it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be. It's allegedly. I still, feel that. I still feel in my heart, and I can only go by my heart, you know what I mean? I'm not a person that goes by my brain. I just go by my heart. That Bill Hader is ultimately unknowable.
Yes, that's true.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Norm fucks with people. First of all, when I say I love you, like that's the truth. Like, you know, being around you, your energy, it's fun.
Yeah.
But I had to learn a little bit. He used to come to my house. I have like he would come to the house and then he would say something about like, you know, I have to use a real example. Like, I'm very anti hitting kids at all. Just, okay, I'm not, we don't have to get into it now. But no, I don't mean, of course not.
Really going out on a limb now.
No, everyone knows that we're not, there's certain people that go, of course not abuse, but a proper spanking. I'm against that too.
Oh, you're against spanking.
Yes.
You're against spanking.
Yes, even spanking.
With children.
Well, unless it's two consenting adults, I don't really have any.
Spanking. What about when they get you and then it hits the back of your balls?
Oh. That's just all great timing because I don't know what you meant. Because you would come there and I said something about it and you went off how it's all right and you, for like 45 minutes, we're like, Norm, he goes, well, you know, kids, you know, and I'm like, so then he goes, I'm just kidding. Then he goes off on an hour dissertation that was so articulate and so eloquent that it was said what I felt better than I could say it. So he was just fucking with everybody for 45 minutes. You think that'll never happen again? And it did. A month later, something came up in politics. You just throw stuff out there, and then you go, nah, and then you get everyone worked up.
I'm a provocateur.
You know, with politics, it's like, yeah, I don't like to get into it that much anymore.
Yeah, let's not get into this shit, man.
Okay, buddy.
Because it's getting. I can see people not laughing now.
No, I mean, but you know, laughter. But you know, I know that you've gotten into a little bit of flack around it. But you're
flack around what?
Around politics.
What do you mean?
Well, just say, you know, you've said things that people have reacted to, but you're not like a political comic.
I'm not political. I've only said things on purpose to provoke people.
Right.
Once in a while.
You like doing that, though.
Once in a while.
Yeah.
But I've never. But I've never. Because I don't know enough. And because I don't respect political humor when it's nothing but gossip. Did you see Django Unchained?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. You remember when Leonardo DiCaprio and the boys were sitting around watching the slaves fight to death?
Yeah, awful.
Yeah, awful. But isn't that what boxing is?
No.
You and your rich friends, you go to Vegas, you say, bring up those poor black people from the ghetto. In the ghetto.
I don't think that's the requirement.
And a mother cry.
I don't think that's the requirement.
What's not a requirement?
You have to be African American.
But you have to be poor.
Okay.
Well.
It just so happens, I think. Maybe because that's a way out for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you think it's cool that rich people pay money to watch two poor people fight to the death?
Well, if they're good, they won't be poor anymore. Mayweather was one of the top paid athletes last year.
Yeah. Yeah. And he lost it all on the Jaguars.
I thought we were going over my credits, and you've lured me into a discussion. You put me on the side of the argument.
I'm trying to say,
a rich white person oppressing young black males into boxing. I don't know how I got.
I remember when we came in. It was you. Wasn't even Will. But the talk was all about David.
Is that right?
Yes.
Wow.
And I think in the first year, you proved to be the guy.
I did well. I will say
Name me another guy that had that many characters in the first year of Saturday Night Live, bar Eddie Murphy.
Well, I'll bet you Mike Myers did.
First year? Mike Myers, first year, nothing.
Nothing.
What is your favorite project you've ever worked on?
This.
I want to talk about Del Close.
Favorite project I've ever worked on? There's tons. There's tons of them.
Yeah.
A recent one, and this is not just.
So you don't understand the word favorite.
Wow. Is this called Norm's Hot Box today?
You're right.
No, but it's fine.
You're right. I feel like the guy that threw Cool Hand Luke into
the box.
Yeah. In a few words, tell us why Second City is so much better than the Groundlings or Upright Citizens Brigade.
Is it?
That's what he thinks.
He said, tell me why it is.
Yeah.
I keep getting put into this situation. Here's your argument you must defend.
I think women are hilarious.
Paul Westerberg. I do too.
Exactly. Yeah, well, you haven't brought one up yet.
I haven't brought a woman up?
No, as a funny. I think women are really, really funny.
What does this have to do with the replacement? He's trying to goad me into bait me into another argument.
No, because
I have to take the side that I don't want to take.
Because you're a comedy expert, and all of a sudden you're Kurt Loder. I mean, I want to hear about comedy, and I think women are funny. And I'm tired. You do think women are funny? This is a rather troublesome thing I've got to address. This was in Adam Eagle's dressing room. If you can read it, it says, ISIS hunting permit. I said, what does this mean even? ISIS hunting permit. Everyone would want to kill ISIS. And then you said, no, I wouldn't want to kill ISIS. Does that mean ISIS hunting permit? Does that mean that this is supposed to be taken as some sort of redneck thing?
Yeah, it seems like it would be on like
Why
a
would this be a
redneck-
redneck thing?
Well, it just seems typical of something you'd see on the back of a pickup
Right,
truck.
but I said after that, I said, but no, everyone would want to kill ISIS.
The thing is that somebody would use that as permission to kill Muslims, just because they couldn't differentiate between who is ISIS and
Why
who
would
is,
they not say Muslim hunting permit?
well, because they sort of look at all Muslims as being ISIS. You know, that's the problem when people want to deport all the Muslims from America. They think that they're all part of ISIS, when in truth they're not.
His biggest fear is that ISIS or some terrorist group like that will get a hold of a dirty bomb and explode it over a major city within the United States and kill tens of millions of people. Because then the blowback against innocent Muslims would be absolutely terrible. Were you surprised by Brexit?
I was surprised by Brexit.
You
Thank
were,
you for
huh?
asking. Yes,
I wasn't surprised.
You saw it coming?
It took me a long time to understand what it stood for. Do you know?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I'll whisper. Good God. I'm whispering.
No, all right, I'm listening. I'm trying to listen. Okay.
England's not doing well financially.
Right.
Can't you get you call them your mates? They're friends.
Yeah.
Everybody else in the world, they call them mates.
Sure.
Get a couple of dozen of your mates and go down to that Buckingham Palace and kill the old bag.
To what end?
Money.
Right. Are you an old sea captain? What is this shtick that you? Because I'm pretty sure I've watched some of these other editions of the show, and I'm pleased to see that I've broken from the rule of only having white blokes on the show, which seems to be you only have white men and Roseanne
because it's supposed to be a comedy.
Right. But it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be. It's alleged. Well, this is not a movie, but you asked me what I like to. Every morning I watch the British Office.
Oh, British Office is great.
Do you like the American version too, or
maybe if I hadn't seen the British one?
That's the trouble. It's like the full Monty. It's so smart and funny, and then we have a tendency to junk it up, dumb it down.
Yeah, but see, for me, there's a couple differences. One, I mean, Steve Carell, I think, is great. He's fun. His character is just interesting, and the whole fact that it's like in middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, is funny to me for some reason. And then the other character, I mean, the whole thing between the receptionist receptionist, and the other guy, Jim, is interesting. And the guy who, for me, makes the show even more than Steve Carell is what's his name, who was in 6 Feet Under, who plays the weird guy.
Oh, yeah.
But have you seen The British Office?
Yeah, I have. I think I think it's the same concept, just a different show.
I think here's the fundamental difference. I think that doesn't make the American one work.
Where do you see that?
It's on BBC America.
Faulty Towers is on there. All these great things. Yeah.
But in the British Office, the idea was that a documentary crew came to this paper company, and the David Brent, the boss, had illusions that he was a entertainer.
He was a star, right?
And so he was giddy when this and he was trying to use it to showcase his talents.
Right.
In the American Office, that's not true. Steve Carell is not funny. You know,
but
I mean, he's funny.
He thinks he's hilarious, and he thinks he's like everybody loves him, and he's this great cut up in the office.
But the difference is that Ricky Gervais actually is funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you're watching the British Office, you're going, well, I would be laughing at Ricky Gervais, you know, even though nobody else is.
Right, you'd just be annoyed by, like, the Steve Carell guy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right.
All right, thanks, David.
Do we want to get into it? Is this interesting or is it just boring?
It's very interesting. People love The Office.
Sure.
You know my favorite moment in The Office is?
Yeah.
When David Brent says Gareth, has cars and does karate, and then does them in opposite.
Yeah.
He says, talk about it, and he starts talking about his karate, and he does the car, and then he has to change.
I'm scared of letting go, go. I'm scared of letting go, go. I'm scared of letting go, go. I'm scared of letting go of everything, and I'm scared of letting go.
Now, in The Office, you do a joke about George Michael's in the first Office.
I don't remember the specifics of that joke. I'd like to apologise to George Michael.
Oh yeah, in the
who,
bathroom, and then
he's a wonderful musician.
Yeah, what's his latest release? It was
running down the wall of the bathroom.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, is Norm back? No, he went to the bathroom. We finally get hold of Norm.
Maybe he's in Minneapolis.
You mean with the Anglo-Nicholas brother, Larry Craig?
Just saying.
All right, well, let's go to our expert on the subject. This is Norm MacDonald.
What?
I kid. I know you're the world's most active hetero.
I'm not. I'm very. As a matter of fact, I'm very asexual.
Why is that? What drove you to that? Is it fear of germs or what?
Just people. Even having a meal with them's hard enough, you know. Let alone all that filthy stuff that goes on afterwards.
So you're literally talking about watching a grilled cheese go into the oral orifice repulses you. You can't even.
I know how about that Larry Craig guy, man. There's nothing to understand about that. I mean, what do you need a psychiatrist for? You know it, and I know it. I mean, if there was co-ed bathrooms, we're heterosexual. If there were co-ed bathrooms,
yeah,
and this kind of stuff was going on, man, I'd be there all the time. Let's not kid ourselves.
All right, I'm not kidding myself, Norm. You've nailed me. Where are you at today, brother? Where are you calling me from?
I'm calling you. I just woke up, and Christian just woke me up.
Ah, Jesus. Why did you do that, Christian? You know Norm needs his sleep.
Christian's becoming the bane of my precious last few moments of life.
What don't we know, my friend? What have you got the Epstein bar or what?
I just mean in the sense that we all only have a precious few moments of life left. I was talking in the broader.
No.
But listen, you know what I think about that Senator Craig thing now is that what I want to know is those codes, man, because, you know, there's these things that happen in life that I think I'm kind of cynical, you know?
Yes.
And then they happen, and I go, man, I didn't know that existed in life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And one was the pit bull thing.
Sure. Who would have thought that people were that monstrous? I agree with you.
Right. But when I talk to people, they go, oh, yeah, that happens. Like, I knew about that, you know? And I go, you did? Like, I never knew that. But not that I compare the two. But I had no idea there was this bathroom a thing going on that was so, you know, it wasn't just a small thing because they had a sting operation, they had a code, you know. In the Minneapolis airport, the bathroom was apparently famous.
It's the Tigris and Euphrates of the code tapping.
Exactly. So for you or me, we would just be a hopefully. I can't speak for you, but for me, you would just be a place we quickly run in. You know, these guys, they're going. Have you been to the Minneapolis airport bathroom? Place is the hottest joint in town. Talk about your mind-blowing sex.
There's like a velvet rope, like outside Studio 54.
That'd be great. With an old black gentleman allowing you in.
Are you on the list?
Exactly.
You know, my feeling, Norm, is they ought to put in, like Grauman's Chinese Theater, put how wide Craig's footprints were in soft cement in there, so people can come in for photo ops and see how absolutely. Yeah, that's.
I think they should put a list of what the code is, because I don't know codes, you know, and I don't want to do the code by mistake, because a lot of times I'll be listening to my iPod.
Well, you know, the thing about the code is if you don't know it you miss.
What if I was tapping my toes to listening to my Billy Joe Shaver CD,
right?
And my toe tapped against an old dude's police officer, and then he knocked on the thing, and I took off my clothes. I go, what? He goes, what time is it? I go, 7 o'clock. I look at my watch. He goes, are you sure? I go, absolutely. Next thing, he's clambering under or something. I go, no. I don't know.
Misreading the whole thing.
You need the code at all? Couldn't you, like, if I was doing it, I would just stand in the center of the bathroom thing and just, you know, peer at guys.
I know you give off the wrong vibe. All of a sudden you got Sam Drucker. You know when you go to get your car re-lubed and they lay on that thing that has wheels on it? You look down, you got Sam Drucker coming under the stall into yours. Or if you misdo the code, the Carpathia shows up in an effort to pull people out of the lifeboats.
The anonymous thing to me has always been, because I find it like it would take me probably a year before I was comfortable enough with a person, you know.
Right.
Show them my back of my hair on my back. But the anonymous part, like here's a guy, he's never met a guy ever, you know, in his whole life. And he's in an airport, and he's like, come on in, sir, we don't have much time. You know, I hope you like the place. I was just defecating in it. I didn't want to do that. Anyways, I got an 8:40 to Chicago. I don't have much time to get this robe and get to this filthy thing. I'm going to grab a slice of Sbarro and...
All right, Norman, I got to rock, baby. I'm up against the hard break, as was Larry Craig. This is the Dennis Miller Show.
Craig was arrested for alleged lewd conduct with another man in an airport bathroom. Similar accusations against him materialized.
I go to bathrooms to use bathrooms.